Last? Yeah, probably. Okay. What is American cultural colonialism? I don't know, man. You seem to keep thinking that your little fruity symbol apparently doesn't. Oh, is appropriate by furries and whatnot. Doesn't matter. It's like you're trying to cut a moldy piece of bread. You're trying to cut out the mold and be like, oh, it's still okay to eat. Okay, well, like it's already infected. It doesn't matter if it's not visibly there. It doesn't matter if you cut out the furries or something. It's still fruity. Like it doesn't freaking matter. It's already infected. You want to do what during? Yeah. Was invented by furries. Yeah, it was. Oh. Okay. I mean, if it's something furries claimed, it was probably icky to begin with. Yeah, exactly, but for some reason, Camaro thinks it's worth defending. For some reason, he thinks it's worth defending. Okay, so we're just gonna do our last minute preparations. Probably want to go and repair our relics. Let's start by showing it. You guys will love it. Okay. Well, since you sent it before I started, we're gonna have an early meme review because I'm sure we'll probably have a meme review at the end. Whether I win or lose, I'm sure there's gonna be a meme review at the end. Okay, I like this. Give me a sec. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna start off with one meme. So yeah, we're doing things a little bit differently this time. We're starting with a meme. Power memes, yes. It is worth defending. You're giving terrain to them. You're the only one who's giving terrain. I'm just saying that's not worth defending. I don't care what it is, it's not worth defending. Mr. Yeast POV, you're about to die. Good. Mr. Yeast meme. Alright. Yeah, my screen's probably not the best, but who cares? It's the finale. Who cares? Honestly, if there's one thing I hate about the simulator, it's how freaking volatile it is. I hate this. Yeah, well, go claim that. With decided on the successful note, I will officially draw Mr. Yeast. Let's go. Time to end stream. Yeah, just end stream right now. Okay. We're going to go and repair our stuff a little bit. Let's see what we got. You know, I'll repair the iron sword. Might as well. You know, we can repair these as well. Okay. Repaired arid bar. Let's go repair. We don't need to repair fail up. We don't need that. Okay. Yeah, the cav. Well, I was gonna say the calves, but I guess Ferdinand's kind of dead, sadly. We'll repair the pokey stick. We're still doing all the pokey stick. Should repair Thunderbrand, I think. Time to head home, yeah, it is. You know, I should make him Killer Knuckles. That's like the one thing left I need to forge. See, where is a lance? I want to give a silver lance. Like a forged silver lance, if I can. Okay, and then we want to go get the Killer Knuckles, right? So how do you make the Killer Knuckles? Okay, let me rearrange stuff a bit. So Silver Lance Plus for you. I don't see any Silver Lance Pluses. Oh, you know what? Lawrence isn't gonna use it. He's not gonna use it. Okay. Let's see here. And then we just need to go and make ourselves a Killer Knuckles. Can you not buy Killer Knuckles? I don't think you can. I don't think you can. Alright, and we're gonna go to the cast bar, of course. You need all 20 fail not uses? Nah, I don't think so. Okay. I don't need the Iron Axe. It's not necessary. Alright, I think we're just about ready to start, guys. I think we're just about ready to start. Going this whole run without killer gauntlets. That's kind of sad they're busted. Hey, I need every bit of help I can get here. I need every bit I can get here. Any little bit of help is welcome here. We got a lot of mages to take care of, and that's pretty scary. We've got a lot of mages we gotta take care of from the get-go. It's not gonna be pleasant. I'm telling you, it's not gonna be pleasant. I guess we'll start out with this lineup, I suppose. I guess. Alright! There's no turning back now, guys. I'll just make sure I have the battalions repaired. I probably do. Okay, sure. Yeah, we'll repair this. We just need the gambit. That's all we need. We just need the gambit. Alright, here we go. Set it more. Oh, yeah, you're right. Good catch, good catch. Good catch. Alright, who should we get a shield on? Maybe Dimitri? All the stat boosts is right. I think I did. If I didn't, it's just like the crap ones that no one uses anyway. I just want to start, man. I just want to start. Okay. Shoes of Wind, we can give it to someone. Black Pearl, who cares about the Black Pearl? Charm. Who the frick needs Charm? No one can gambit anyway. But movement could be useful on someone. Did anything happen? So far, no. To save a game over. A shield? Well, you don't remember they slow him down. Okay, movement. I might give movement to Mr. Yeast. You read. Sure. Why not, I guess. He can Canto. He can Canto, so yeah, you know what? Let's give it to Mr. Yeast. Or not Mr. Yeast. Let's give it to Mr. Yuritsa. I mean, the Gradivis with the Canto could actually be very useful. Gradivis with Canto could help us against these mages. It could. Let's not write it off. Let's not write it off. Could be useful. Alright, now we set adjutants and then we begin. No more delays after that. I think I'm going to give him the Raphael adjutant. That could save his life. Having you with Flame maybe might not be a bad idea. Who's with Linhart? Sure, we'll take that. And then Lorenz with Caspar. Show the adjutant on Dimitri. I don't really. I mean, yeah, I guess it could. Guess it could save him, I suppose. I don't think I would. Yeah, you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Edelgard version that's Super 8, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think this will work. We just need to take care of those mages immediately. Those mages have to go.
Edelgard must be in the throne room. I would love nothing.
my god, game.
We
Okay.
must be mindful of the surrounding forces.
Did we do the Miriam Paralogue? Yes, we did. We did. We did quite a while ago. The only paralogue I intended to do but never did was the Lycidia
Look
one.
at the mages. They are not.
We cannot allow our grand.
There's Mycen. Okay. We're gonna ignore him because he's stupid and you don't need to fight him. Oh god. I am so ready to never stream the simulator ever again. I hate the simulator. Simulator is freaking garbage. Okay. Yeah, I don't like Mortal Salons because they're hard to take out.
Understood.
They suck when you use them, but they're hard to take out. Oh dear. Oh dear. Meme set. Man, you guys are not freaking waiting with your memes, are you?
It will prevail.
Really, game? We just started. I know, right? No, it wants to be one of these. Deep down, we all were the meme. Guess so. Yeah, we gotta be careful how we get rid of these guys. Gotta be kind of careful. See, I would throw Yuritsa in there, but he could just get crit and die. You gotta have memes, yeah. I guess it's true. Okay, that's not even that great of crit, honestly. That's what concerns me. It's not even that great a crit. We could hold on. We could go and give him the Raphael gem, maybe. Right? Because this guy doesn't have attack on us. Yeah, he doesn't. So you know what? We'll take the Raphael gem. I think. We can always dance for Petra if we need to, but at least this will guaranteed kill one of them. This will at least guaranteed kill one of these guys. We give him a relic? What do you mean? Yeah, they give him the Amir, but we're not gonna mess with it. It's not worth it. Chatavis! Get this guy out of here. Nice.
Inconsequential.
An extra low quality meme for you? Thanks. Thank you. It's just what I wanted. Nah, I'm just.
I'd be honored.
Low quality memes are actually pretty good at times. Sometimes the low quality makes the meme, you know. Sometimes it really makes the meme. All right, let's go. That better crit. I'm just gonna go straight to Edelgard. We're gonna try to take the shortest, easiest path to victory possible. Because this map can get very nasty. So we just wanna play, you know, aggressively, but not too aggressively that it puts our units in extreme danger. That's pretty much the way I see this. Should play P4R when it drops. I might. I'm considering it. I'm definitely considering it. Okay, I think we might be able to take this guy out. Not this guy. I know I'm showing this guy. I mean the Gremry. If we get rid of the Gremry, we have some breathing room. Because I'm sure these guys will start moving. And we're gonna need our advanced firepower to get rid of this. This is why we got all of these fancy tools like the frickin' like the Killer Bow Plus, the Brave Bow Plus, the Parthia, you know, Killer Knuckles. There's a reason why I've got all this expensive crap. Because this is the place to use it. As fast as possible to request everyone to win. Well, that's kind of the strategy for Shadow Dragon and Fates, but I don't know about this here. Okay. I know Ash has good range, but actually, how fast is he compared to this? 20 attack speed. Okay. Alright, if we can get Marion to dance.
I'll do my best.
I think Ash is a bit more accurate than Petra, so go for that. But yeah, like I said, one thing I've noticed about Three Houses maps is that the game really wants you to cut a path. It really does. The game really aggressively rewards cutting a path through the enemies. Should reset the run for Rally Wife. I wish I could. But then I'd have to redo this entire run.
I won't
Blame
falter.
blame the evil Brits, not you, Moss. You're cool, but blame the evil ones, the ones who
Let's make
pay
this
in the
quick.
dark. I don't know. The ones who pay in the dark. Well, we'll say that. Who can hit me? I can't even tell. Is that just Edelgard that's hitting me? I think it is. It's never too late. Should reset for Dedue. I would like to have Dedue right now. I would love to have Dedue at the moment. I would love that. I would love nothing more than having Dedue at the moment. Ah, lovely. Got 3 more. My god! By the end of the stream, there's gonna be like 20 memes for me to review. Jeez. I don't even know if I'll have time for meme review with how long this map is. I don't even know. And you guys are already like, oh well, I got 10 more memes for you. Okay, what do we got here? We can send Lysithea here maybe. I mean, if they're not gonna do anything besides just have Edelgard attack, then sure, why not? Those who drink the gin? Those who drink the gin. We gotta be very careful about magic because I don't know how her thing works. Does Edelgard double with this? I can't tell. Like with Edelgard's attack, does it double or what? Just who spend in the pubs? Better hurry then. Ugh. This map is gonna freaking kill my patience. Do you see how slow this is? Alright, get him with Hades. Let's do drink tea in the dark.
What's the plan?
God, my Amulet freaking hates this map more than any other map. It's even a fog of war. Holds the weight of the entire world. Let's back, it feels like it. Can't one shot, but she can double you. I don't know she can double me. That's the thing. I don't know how it works. I don't actually know how this attack works.
It's done.
5 range magic is so beautiful. It is, isn't it? Okay, if we can. Oh my god. Okay, what do you do? She cannot double. She might be able to crit though, which is concerning. Check her attack speed. No, she can't double, but she might be able to crit, which is not good. I think Catherine has repositioned. Swap. Yeah, she can just go swap. There we go. And we can just get out of the way. So, there we go. Problem solved. Let's get everyone off to the side. Stay away from the right flank. I think these guys don't aggro, so I know the guys in the middle are gonna start pouring in, but hopefully the guys on the right side with Myson's squad, hopefully they don't do anything. I don't think they will, but you never know. I don't remember her ever doing. Yeah, I don't either, but you never know. Is broken as Ray in this mod? No, not at that far of a range. She's not. AIDS baby versus AIDS adolescent. I don't think she can do it. Yeah, I'm fairly certain she can.
Leave it
Fairly
to
certain she cannot. Okay. Definitely gonna want Caspar for this map. We're definitely gonna want him. We need his killing power. Alright, what happens? No one's moving. Interesting. No one is moving. I don't know if they start moving after a certain turn or what, but that's actually very interesting. Was Rhea bad? What do you mean? I don't like this guy. But we can always just use the swap thing. That kind of sucks. Alright, you don't have Hunter's Volley, so that's kind of sucky. I'd take that, honestly. AoE's every turn, yeah. Pretty sucky, not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, hey, if these guys start moving, we should just get rid of them. Of course. Okay, you know what? No, I'm not settling for that. You are gonna finish that guy whether you like it or not. Cures bio the Dragonades. Okay, I think that buffs your hit rate a little bit. A little. Not much, unfortunately, not much. Doesn't Hannah have Rally Magic or something? Rally... Yeah, he does. Okay. In that case... oh dear. I see a problem here. Do you see the problem here? I see it. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, we can't exactly... Game, please. Please, game. Please. Please, we can cooperate. I don't need this 1 FPS. I need an actually decent FPS. Personal Jar Magic. Let's try that again, Lysithea. Let's try that again. There we go.
You lost that one.
Cures Bath. No explanation. Okay. I know this guy's gonna be pretty scary. I bet you Yuritsa could take him. Yuritsa could probably take him. Yuritsa's a strong guy. 71 attack, though. Yeah, these guys, the freaking War Masters are not screwing around. They are not screwing around. They mean business. They mean business. Let's see, 47, and your speed is 44. Okay, so we actually do survive this. At least we should. Like a lag meme? So I'm surprised they haven't, if they haven't already. Okay, so he should be fine. He's not... Oh, okay, yeah, let's just stay with the Gradivis, or the Silver Sword. Just make sure he doesn't get doubled. Since he... Wait. Oh, this guy... Oh, he's only got an axe? Okay, that's not too bad. And I have the Raphael gem, so I should be fine. Okay, we need to move Lysithea. We don't want her to die. He's in the middle, left middle, and takes up 4 tiles. I like how you keep going with the the demonic beast joke. Oh, I could have just shoved her. Yeah, I could just go shove her. I wonder if we can do something with the Grimoire. Probably not yet. Maybe next turn. Okay, yeah, she's in range of that. I don't want her in range. So yeah, we're gonna do this a little bit turtly, admittedly. But it should be kind of fast-ish, maybe. Shoving women based. I enjoy shoving women. Wait, this guy can hit Caspar. That's concerning. I didn't realize he could hit Caspar. Okay. Wait, how the heck are you this fast? How do you have 47 attack speed with a freaking silver axe? I don't understand. Is optimal. I mean, I don't think he'd die necessarily, but 29. Why is he? He's targeting Yuritsa still. That's really weird. That's just something I'm not seeing here. But yeah, Caspar may actually be screwed if. I didn't realize that he's in range, but if he stays targeting Yuritsa. If he stays targeting Yuritsa, then. That's like 40 damage he's doing to Caspar per hit. And of course he doubles, so I don't know. Unless there's a reason he's targeting him, I'm not sure. Like you, yeah. It's an art you gotta learn, man. It's a profession. So yeah, Caspar might be dead. Hopefully not, but he could be. Unless there's like something I can do to Caspar, like Combat arts, reposition maybe? Yeah, we could do that. That way we guarantees at least out of the Grimory's range. Well, yeah, but the thing is, I'm not a woman still. Bruh, dodge really. Screw you. God, this is so freaking bad frames. Oh my god. This is gonna take eons to actually finish. Okay. Oh my god, this is so bad. That we don't care about. Yeah, Final games that put treasure on the funnel map is a massive meme, to be honest. Unless it's like freaking legendary weapons, then it's just not. Are there any Final games that actually do that? They give you like legendary weapons on the funnel map. Well, I guess FE4 kind of does, isn't it? Sort of. Sort of. Oh my god. I'm literally just waiting for this stupid thing to load. Half the time. What's the Hilda cosplay? I would never be able to pull it off. I would never be able to pull it off, you do realize. This is borderline unplayable. This is borderline unplayable. It's so freaking slow. You just want to move your cursor over one tile? Too bad. It's going to be as jittery as possible. I can't tell which is worse, the map or the actual just lag. Like, do you see how bad this is? I'm just trying to move Sylvain. I'm just trying to move Sylvain. That's all I'm trying to do. It takes like 5 minutes to do it. It takes like 5 freaking minutes. Yeah, we might not even get to Edelgard by the end of the stream. What's it lagging so bad for? I don't freaking know. I don't know why it's so bad. This isn't even a Fog of War. It's a bit of a big map, but like, we've been through worse. Can't handle the power of bolting Grimories. There's not even any bolting Grimories on this map. It's just meteor Grimories. Do you see how much it's absolutely struggling here? The emulator all along. Yeah, screw Switch emulators. It's so bad. Man, they're awful. Can you crit, maybe? I mean, if you could crit, that'd at least be a kill. Kinda doubt it. Okay, there we go. Oh, this is the music. Kinda does, yeah.
Not for myself, for everyone.
Okay, finally, it seems to be recovering for the time being. Don't care, Linhardt.
I'm counting on you.
Okay, I don't like that. Do not like that. Could we Chatavis this? I don't like how this looks. Yeah, see, I don't really want to be in range of the Grimory. Can we get rid of this guy? Just make just make more room for us, I suppose. Oh wow, that's really inaccurate. It'll refight the Ryujin X Dev. I would love to. It's not actually a difficult map at all. There's only like 4 units on the map, and they're not even extremely strong. It's just that the map just freaking kills your emulator. Relinquish your title? The title of what? Oh no, I lost. It's not fair. Yeah, because I don't really want to deal with the Warlock guy just yet. Soon! Soon, but not yet. You know what? Ash doesn't have much better to do right now. Let's just go and get her over here. Oh, never mind. Maybe we don't want to do that. I don't really want to get nuked. Really not do that. I don't really like the idea of getting nuked. It's not a good idea. I'm the one who nukes, not you. This is a pretty cheesy way to do this map, not gonna lie. These are very unaggressive AI. Just realized that. Yeah, Ash is gonna be carrying here. Okay, here we go.
I can't lose.
Yeah, Ash is gonna be getting a lot of EXP here because all the mages that we're just gonna be
Still
shooting.
here.
All the mages we're just gonna be killing. I think Ash is actually now our highest level unit.
Without power.
He's gonna be our highest level unit by far. I think we're about to get into that Gremry's range, and I don't like that. Okay. You know, I actually don't mind that if you do that. I'm not actually too against that. I'm not too against you using that one gambit against me. That's not a big deal. I can heal that. I can heal that damage off. That Gremry is the problem. That Gremry is the problem. But just in case, we'll go swap out our build. I think Ash will be fine though, because this guy doesn't even want to attack him directly. He just wants to use the gambit, and that's just fine by me. If he wants to do that, hey, be my guest. Mr. Yeast, indeed. Mr. Yeast. This is truly a Mr. Yeast run. Oh, you left? Mosley, you opted out. I don't really blame you because I think this thing's kind of annoying. But then again, I'm also not in chat, so... Once we can get rid of the siege engine, it shouldn't be that bad. How far can this Warlock reach? I think you would just ban him. I don't even think you'd silence him, I think you just ban him. At least that's the way I see it. Okay, let's just go pull this. Wow, this map is not putting up as much of a fight as I thought it would. Well, it's not like Chimera streams anyway. Wait, that hit Petra. What the heck? What kind of gambit range is this? What a stupid gambit range. Yeah, some of these gambits have like really weird ranges. Why does it get a freaking giant plus sign? Why do you get a giant plus sign, sir?
Giants.
A bit disappointed.
Yeah, that is kind of disappointing, but you were never a fighter. Okay. We could just restore them, but I don't know if I really need to do that. Okay. How are we going to take this room? How are we going to take it? I might want to get rid of this guy. I'm not sure how we're going to do that. Not quite sure how we're going to do that, but we need to get him and then just get out of there. Huh, we actually have quite a bit of room to move here. If I could restore him. Do you have restore? I don't think you do. No, you don't. I know Mercedes does. Doesn't Fortify also give you... Doesn't it also restore? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, and I don't want to waste it in case it doesn't. Okay, can we hit this guy? Oh, not you. Okay, yeah, we can try to hit this guy. The problem is... yeah, we can't quite do what we want to. Yeah, I don't really like this. Okay, if that guy hits me... Is the Gremry? I think it's the Gremry. There's a reason why you're only good for sports and not actual combat. Yeah. I don't know why they made Flame so bad. Like, I know it's not a thing this mod does. I know it's just Flame being Flame, but like I don't get why she's so freaking bad. I really don't. She's got Rescue, which is really nice, but she's got such a low movement that it kind of hurts her. Okay, this guy's annoying. I mean, I think that much is obvious, but let's see. Yeah, because I think we want to get rid of this guy. This guy have something now? Okay. They both. Oh dear. This is where things are gonna get a little bit more difficult. This is where things are gonna get a little bit more difficult. I'm starting to realize that. Okay, what is this Grimoire capable of doing? It might be time to just go and low movement for no reason. Movement are not for combat. Okay. We can get Dimitri in there. I'd probably give him the Raphael gem. Even more instead of making her good. Yeah, I don't know why. Like they could have given her aptitude. That wouldn't break the game at all. But no. We gotta give it to frickin' Catherine. And Yuritsa. And Sedith. They need it. Flame doesn't. Screw Flame, she doesn't need it. Okay. Flame doesn't need it, guys. She doesn't need it. Flame doesn't get after. Yeah, but I'm saying it's like, if there's anyone in this mod they should have given it to, it should have been Flame. Flame could really use it. I'm free! Okay. We're gonna let Dimitri retaliate. So I'm fairly certain he can kill. And Cyril. Cyril already has it, though. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this guy. This one's very annoying. Those were nuns and priests. That is pretty base. That is a reason to play it. That is a reason. Are you full health? I can't tell. Yes, you are. Okay. In that case, just let it cook. Oh, right. We need to actually use what is it called? The Indian sword fighters. When do you use them? Blaze. Why did I give you that? Oh, because your authority kind of sucks, that's all. It's my plan to become king again. Retribution. Let's do it. Let's do it! This is why we got Retribution, guys. This is why we got it.
You can't do it! You can do it! Come do it!
The silence will lead. That's not something you have the permission to do. That is not something you have the permission to do. Permission not granted. Okay, what's gonna happen here? Wait, what? Wait, whoa. Does that not work against the ballista? Hold on. That doesn't sound right. Wait a second. That doesn't make sense. Counterattack when they're attacked from outside the... Does it not work on ballistas? Does it not? If so, that's really stupid. Like, isn't the whole point to get rid of annoying enemies with it? I can't kill you. That's really dumb if so. That's really freaking stupid. That should not be a thing. It doesn't work on siege equipment? That's stupid. The whole point is that it retaliates. Hanan versus Dedue, I guess. Does it not actually work against siege equipment? It should. Works against siege attacks, I'm fairly certain. Retire uncounterable. That's stupid. Why would you do that? That's really dumb. That means this is going to be all the more tedious. It's going to be all the more tedious. It'll be doable, but without Flame... Without Flame, it's going to be way worse. I could just go and name a single crime. Can he? I'll just volley that lady. I guess so. Alright, here's what we're gonna do.
I've got you.
Good.
I won't falter.
I've tried looking into it, but I have not had any luck with it. Okay, you want to kill Dimitri, that's... makes sense, I suppose. We need to figure out a solution to this, though. Your res is way lower than Ash's, so Ash should be okay. We're trying to fix this off. We need to get rid of the beast, though. Unfortunately, we need to get rid of it.
Quite helpful.
If we can get rid of Eulit Flame being Eureka's backpack, I don't see what you mean by that. Like, what about it? What about it? Yeah, these guys are all just kind of crowding in. They're just waiting to go and just ruin my day, to be honest. 53. Short kidnapper. What do you mean? What? What is chat talking about? I don't understand. What are you talking about? Oh, Flame and Eureka. I didn't realize that. Okay, how are we gonna deal with these guys? Wait. Could I dance Ash? I mean, not this turn, but could I do that and would it work? You see, there's a problem here. If I did whatchamacallit, impregnable wall here, that could actually help us get rid of those guys. We could also silence that Grimoire. We could silence the Grimoire, I suppose, but this is not the best turn for that. Can be doable with Flame.
Appreciated.
Flame got Stockholm Syndrome? Yeah. She did. She did get it. Should have known she would. Trying to groom Eureka now? Yeah, she is. How would Flame do that? How would Flame groom anyone? Let's be honest. I don't think that's possible. Okay, we need to get Dimitri out of range, because it's just not working for us. Okay, at least it lasts 5 turns. I thought it was just 1 turn. Alright, so we need to get rid of this guy. The problem is we also gotta deal with these, so... Probably got him ice cream or something. Yeah, that's probably what happened. Okay, we need the pregnant wall. We need the pregnant wall here. The wall of pregnancy, or whatever you want to call it. We could also just... Hold on. You know, if I put Petra here or something... Put Petra here. But all these guys attack. That's the problem. That's the problem. They all attack, and I don't like that. Because I don't want this guy to attack as well. Yeah, this is a problem. We need the pregnant wall, I think. We need it. We definitely need it. So Dimitri needs to get the heck out of range. That's what he needs to do. Dimitri needs to get out of range. It might have happened. You're not wrong. Okay. Who are you gonna hit? 50 damage. Okay, that's not too bad. As long as he doesn't face crit. I don't think he will. So what we need to do, with the wall's infertile, well then, Petra get more avoid with the dance. That's not really what I'm worried about right now. All we need is just impregnable wall on someone. That's all we need right now. All we need is impregnable wall. We've had impregnable wall this whole time. When is it time for labor wall? It's a good question. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw Ash in here. I think. No, I can't put Ash in there because he's the impregnable wall user. I hate the fact that it draws the beast, though. That's what I hate. Can we use our caps to go and rummage about through here? How much damage can we do to this guy? We can do decent with Eureka. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It still draws these guys in and out like that. Oh, they still attack. Ooh. They still attack. I don't like that. Yeah, that's not worth it. Okay. We're gonna go here. And then... Going with my suggestion. What was your suggestion again? I don't remember. I don't remember. Sorry. Who are you gonna attack? Caspar. Okay. Because we need to heal. We need to heal Eureka. Okay. So we're gonna heal up Eureka. The thumbnail. Oh, that was your idea. Okay. I know someone suggested it. I don't remember who did. Alright. Okay, so next turn we start attacking the beast. I know I'm going really slowly, but You wrote rough? Yeah, I did. Or at least it's an adjutant, yeah. I assume that's what you mean. Okay. This room is going to be very annoying. We're going to want to really Canto Max here. Come on, game. Don't do it. You've been doing so well so far. Oh my god, this is going to take forever. Okay. Oh dear. Why do you have so much crit, man? What the heck? At least you won't kill me with that crit, but still. At least, right. Yeah, you got 65 HP. Okay. That breaks his shield, which is good. We want that. We're gonna want to heal Caspar, or we could just go charge in with him. I suppose either way works. Your guys already about to break? That's kind of sad. They don't have much durability, do they? Although, to be fair, he's taking a lot of attacks, so maybe that's understandable. I don't like these guys. These guys need to buzz off. Who's the only male student who supports multiple house leaders? It's probably freaking Lorenz, because you, like I said, you glaze him all the time, so that's probably what it is. The problem here is that I can't do much. Ash? He does? Oh, you're just talking about it. Okay. It's Raphael. Really? Oh yeah, that's true, because he talks to Dimitri. That is true. Could use the Parth, yeah. But I don't think I will. Yeah, if these guys didn't all just congregate around, that'd be really helpful. Just saying. It would be really nice. Where's Lysithea? I don't even know where Lysithea is. Oh, she's way over here. I forgot you two were even here. Gotta say, I kind of forgot you guys were even here. The pro is gonna heal him, that's the problem. Ingrid. Oh yeah, she supports with Claude. Everyone likes Claude, I guess.
Can't pull back yet.
Why is she here? What, who? Why is who here? Why is who here? Why is who here? That's Petra Mysithia. Yeah, that is true. Ingrid isn't male. Yeah, that's true. She's not. She's not male. I know it's crazy news, but yeah, she's not male. I mean, her time skip design would make you think otherwise, but she's not male. Show what the ellipses read. Alright, well, let's go, I suppose. I don't really want Yuri to take another hit, but he probably will, sadly. Okay, you know what? We'll probably take that. That shouldn't be killing me. Ow. That still does a lot, though. Okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. Did you just heal him? No, I don't think you did heal him. Well, you did. Someone healed him a little bit. Can you use magic? Oh, yeah, we could. Yeah, we could. I mean, we'd be better off with Swift Strikes, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 8 move, right? You have 7. That's not good. That's not good. You don't need 7 move. You need 8. Yeah, I don't know. She's got a pretty ugly design in time skip. In time skip, not pre-time skip. Bruh, no crit? Come on, man.
I see.
Cavalry effect no.
Just be careful.
We got a lot of healing to do. That's not good. Ugh. Stupid. Because Sylvain didn't finish the job. Someone didn't do the job, so now we gotta go clean the mess. This is gonna be so freaking slow. Okay. I know Buzz is on the hit list.
I may not survive. Thank you.
Okay, who else needs healing? Makes sense for a character.
Put me in there.
Okay, you can go practical without looking ugly. There's such a thing. It's not that hard. She can just like wear a ponytail or something. Like maybe just a kind of a plain looking ponytail, and I think that would do. It's very practical to speak to the manager. Yes. But like, you see my the difference. You can be practical without looking freaking ugly. Which is something Ingrid doesn't seem to understand. Between heaven and earth. What do you debuff? My strength? You know what? We can work around that. Reference. Yeah, I know it's a reference. I know it is. She's in a war. Okay. So are literally all the other female characters. And most of them don't look ugly. Do you notice that difference? Like, there's a difference. I promise you. Between her and other female characters.
Let's finish this.
Nice. That was kind of risky. Now that I think about it. Won't cut it, so she cut it. Okay. Well, explain all the other female characters in this game. Explain Petra. Explain Hilda. Explain Edelgard. Okay, Edelgard's hair kind of sucks, not gonna lie. But her hair isn't short. Well, it's kind of tied up, I suppose. But like, Petra. Does that hair look short to you? What about Lysithia? What about Catherine? I don't even think Catherine's that attractive, but like, she's got a ponytail. What about Marianne? Like, her hair is kind of short, but it's a more respectable kind of short. Mercedes is kind of mid, not gonna lie. Can still look good. She chooses to look trash. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. You can have like Catria type short hair, which is short and it's, I'd imagine, practical, but also doesn't look bad. Ragnarok Sylvain. Wait, he learned Ragnarok? Did he? Oh, I guess he did. Or at least I didn't realize he did. If he did. Yeah, that's gonna be doing a lot of damage. Yeah, he just reached A rank. Okay. So we're gonna kill this guy next turn. Okay, this is fun. Just gotta keep track of who's getting damaged. Just gotta keep track of who's getting shot at. That's all you gotta do. So we gotta take care of Ash.
I need to slow down.
Yeah, get Ash out of here for now. Okay, I think Euritz could do this. I don't like Ingrid, so I don't care. Yeah, I guess that's fine, I suppose, but some of us do like Ingrid. So I'm kind of disappointed whenever she just ends up sucking. Okay, Sagittae. You could crit, but I don't know if you will. Yeah, like, oh, actually, I don't care. So, well, then why bother? It doesn't make any sense. Why bother in that case? If you don't care, then why do you pick this fight? Is it time for the Chatavis? I think it might be time for the Chatavis. Well, let's try the Chatavis. Why not? Look around weird devil horns. I think it's just like goat horns or something, but yeah, close enough. Okay, we gotta be careful with him. I'm fairly certain if we go and kill her, we're gonna have to deal with a bunch of other guys. Yeah, these guys are still gonna be a problem. This is an instance where it'd be really nice to go and nuke this lady. We could just warp. We could warp. And I'm considering maybe just doing that. Is obviously practical. Leonie's whole deal is being practical and just pull off nice on here. Yeah, and the time skip anyway. In the time skip, she can do it. Catherine might be able to do it. Aren't you an adult? You should know the difference between a discussion and an argument. Where is this coming from? Again, you just sound like you're trying to deflect things. But that's not what I meant to do. Why do you have a key on you? Oh, did we get an energy drop? I guess that's nice, I suppose. It sounds like you're just trying to deflect and be like, oh, actually, you're being immature. Don't start an argument you don't care about? I don't know. Seems kind of obvious to me to not do that. Somebody's sassy today. I live. I don't know why, but I just really like that line. I live.
Quite helpful.
Okay, he's gonna hit Petra. Not really my concern at the moment, or that lady's gonna hit Petra. We either fly or Kanto over there, or something else. 6 move? You have 6 move? What? You're a flyer. Well, that sucks. Maybe we should just warp next turn. Since apparently you just can't get things done. Yeah, I think we might just want to go and, let's see here. Well, that's not quite what I meant to do, but I guess it's not that big of a deal since they're not going to be able to kill us. He said saxily.
What's my strategy?
Yeah, this area is really tedious. Because they just have a bunch of scary mages here. Ow. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just getting really tired of this freaking Reverie. I think we're just gonna go and... We're just gonna warp, I think. Just say screw it and warp, I think. Warp and then just get out. Because I am so tired of this Grimoire. I'm so freaking tired of this Grimoire. This Grimoire needs to go. This Grimoire's gotta go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Grimoire, you gotta go. It's high past time to just get out. Okay, is this even safe? Is this even... I don't know if it is. I don't know if this is safe. Actually, you know what? Oh, I have an idea. Let's not warp. That's not gonna do us much good. Let's instead just go and take care of this guy. Who's got the Raphael gem? Who's got the Raphael gem? Who's got it? You have it. Okay. Okay, who's got good res and can actually counter mages? You don't. Okay, I think Ash is our best counter to mages right now. The problem is we gotta deal with that dumb Grimoire. That's the problem. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I think. So we're gonna silence you. Not you. We're gonna silence you. Because we know that actually works. We know that works. We know you actually can't use that. Well, I mean, you want to. Wait, can you? It says you're silenced. I don't think you should be able to do that, right? I mean, with a net, it wouldn't allow that. You remember when we fought a net, she couldn't do that. We silenced her and it just kind of said, nope, you're not getting that. Don't risk it? Okay, fine, I won't risk it. Wow, we are eating away at our healers.
You're a big help.
We are really eating away. Don't really like it, but they just put too much magic range on this map. They didn't think of how are you actually going to progress. At least I think this is not what they really thought in mind.
I'm sorry.
Okay, we're gonna put her up here. This way, we should be fine. Punishment will be given. You sound like Sith. You kind of sound like Sith there. Punishment will be given! Okay, let's go. We're gonna pull these guys and then we're gonna kill them. Yes, I'm kind of tempted to time you out because it's being annoying. Okay, what's this guy gonna do? Oh dang, okay, yeah. It was a good thing I didn't risk that. I thought I don't know why she's... Why did Annette get silenced but this lady didn't? She's not even a boss, I don't understand why. I don't get it. Get straight? Yeah, that's better. Get straight. Oh dear. Oh dear, I do not like that. We could just go and attack from 3 range, though. We could always attack from 3 range. Attacking from 3 range is always an option. It's always a better option, if anything. Crit. Petra! 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 Well, you don't have Vantage, so I'm cool with that. I hate these guys.
I must lead them well.
Why? I'm not doing anything. You're starting fights with everyone. just don't do it. Just calm down. I do not like this. Yeah, these guys are just... Hey, do you want a Swordmaster mixed with a Grimoire? What a great idea. Like, yeah, for the player it sucks, but for these guys it's actually good because they actually have good stats.
Much needed.
Let's try this. Am I starting fights? I always say get bent. You're being aggressive, which I would say is starting fights. Get him.
So,
I'm gonna try this, I think. We can take care of this guy. Just get out. Oh dear. I don't like this. Don't like this by any means. Scythe of Cereal. None of these do it. I think we just gotta risk that crit. I hate this. I really do. Nah. Use glowing ember. You know what? Get it. Stupid woman.
fool.
Caused me this much trouble because you had to have your stupid little siege equipment.
I am.
Divine Yeastful Blast.
I understand.
Excalibur. A little bit late to be getting that, isn't it? Okay. A little bit late to be getting it, isn't it? Finally. Can actually make some progress. Can actually make some progress now. I wonder if Dedue will start moving a bit now. But yeah, finally that witch is dead. The witch is dead!
To the very end. Thank you.
If this weren't an Ironman, I probably wouldn't be turtling that much. But in an Ironman, you gotta be very careful. Especially with all these freaking siege domes and stuff. You gotta be careful. So far, I'd say we're doing pretty well. When reinforcements start soon? I have no idea when or if they start. They haven't given me any hints as to reinforcements. I'm sure there's probably like one or two reinforcements somewhere. Doesn't he magically heal himself? He just has juice box in his armor. Yeah, he just has a juice box. That's all. That's all. Let's pull this bozo. See if we can pull him. He's got a brave axe. Oh dear, that's actually pretty scary. Oh, yeah, you face multiple attacks, don't you? Yeah, see, I don't really want to face that.
Put me in there.
So we get absorbed. Boy, Nemesis is better. Yeah, the Nemesis map is inevitably the better map. I cannot deny this, even though I like Blue Lions. I think this map looks cool. Like, visually it looks really cool. But it is a very tedious map. Visually, it's beautiful in my opinion. I love how the palace looks. I mean, look at this. It's beautiful. I mean, this is probably not the best angle, you know. But yeah, I do agree they could have actually cooked better with the angle. Like, this looks cool. I like how this looks. The statue in the middle, like, it looks cool. It looks really freaking cool. East Asian influence is getting to me. I'm journeying to the big city tomorrow, and I found myself hoping there's a bubble tea place nearby. Dang, this guy was like, I would never date an Asian. Like 2 months later, yeah, I'm gonna go to the big city and go to a bubble tea place. Just look at the corner of the wall. It's like at the corner of the wall. I mean, like, look at this little. This looks cool. Like, I don't know. I love this. Getting hooked on boba. Oh no. He's going from white woman to Asian woman. All right. Can we just Kanto cheese maybe? We gotta use the great items a lot. How far back do we need to go? Alright, where is... Okay, that's not too bad. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still in range of this guy, though. I don't like that. The ball drink? What ball drink? Then watching K-dramas afterwards. I hope his girlfriend doesn't like K-dramas or Korean junk. Okay. Is it to me that I drank wine? I mean, that's just you being you, I guess. I don't endorse that, but I think that's just you being you. Up on Squid Games. Well, if this isn't Tate, I'm kind of in trouble.
So,
Well, it's only with wolf. Does anyone even get wolf? Or is that just Menwella? Womanwella. M shield. Nothing can beat the M shield. Okay, I think she's fine. Who hits Marianne? I think it's just you. Yeah, you hit Marianne. It's K-pop and it's new season. That's why season 1's better. Season 1 better because it has no K-pop in it. I like what it's called in Malaysia. What is it called? N-source. N-sourcel? What? Sounds like a made-up word. But M-shield just sounds very... You have the M-shield! You get Ward. You can guess on how I would know. Why do they put Ward in like all the worst units in the world? Actually watch the Squid Game? Well, my brother is the one that forced me to watch it. So, if you want to go and insult it, if you want to go insult anyone, go insult him for liking it. Honestly, it was pretty alright. Still don't really like much Korean things, though. But it's great. I don't know about that. I mean, it's okay, I guess. I guess it sounds better than Barrier, but like, it's not really that. Not really. It's not cooking against M Shield. I'm sorry, M Shield will always be superior.
You shall be obliterated.
What do you think of the Pocky guy from season 1? You know, I should have liked the Pocky guy more, but I just didn't care that much for him. He was alright. I didn't dislike him, but it's just like like, I don't know. My favorite character in season 1 was the North Korean.
I will take you out so fast you will not have a chance to lament.
Can't kill my dancer.
Where did that attack come from? If we do not find out, we have no chance of avoiding it.
So tragic. I don't know. I didn't really care much for it. Scale of 1 to 10 with 10 being extremely different, 10 being extremely similar, right? Squid Games on how similar. Just the courage is a cowardly dog. I don't think the two are really comparable.
We're in danger. Advance with caution.
Wait, what? Hey, what? You get a second attack all of a sudden? I know she can do a second attack, like, bro. She just like all of a sudden started doing a second attack. Before I even got hit by her the first time. I know it's not really that scary. 7? Yeah, it's actually very similar. Oh, yeah, it's actually very similar apparently. According to him it is. We can use this. I don't think we will. But we have the option. Nah, it's not gonna do us much good. Alright, so who's actually hitting us? There's so many magic enemies, man. I would rather just be like War Masters or something. But at least War Masters don't really have much range. Alright, so who's actually hitting us? That's what we need to know. We could take out one of these guys. We could take this guy out. Alright, see there's like Bolting Memory. She has Gale Force all of a sudden? Yeah, it makes no sense. Actually, it's not even Gale Force, because it... Yeah, one of these Gremlins is able to hit me. Yeah, we need to make sure... Okay. No, you cannot. Camaro, I will remove your mod. I will remove your mod post if you panda post. You cannot panda post. No. You cannot. If someone panda posts, they get like a 5-minute timeout. If they're a mod, they lose mod status. Why would we want to know? Why would we want to know that? Why would we want to hear about panda posting? Why would we want that? Okay, one of you guys is a panda posting lame. True! True, it is. Also, hey Monkey. We're still deathless this stream, but it's been very slow. We get to kill a meteor mate though. That's pretty nice, I'd say. Can't wait for the tactical castboard sacrifice in last year. What do you mean tactical castboard sacrifice? What is that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean? What did he mean by this? I don't like that guy. Just reading some. No, we yeah, no, I made sure to get rid of her. I made sure that she's not gonna come back. You said an announcement to a panda. Yeah, prefer to not bring her back. Prefer not to bring her up. You don't need to hear what your girlfriend said. I think panda posting refers to what you did with your girlfriend, or rather what he did with his girlfriend. Which we definitely don't need to know. If it's just him saying something to his girlfriend, I don't really care too much. If it's something he's doing with his girlfriend, yeah, I would rather you not. I don't like Casper insert mad emoji. I don't really like him that much either, but this Casper's actually been pretty crazy. He has helped us in some really tight situations, so I think he's earned my respect. I don't really like him much as a character, but he is cooking, I will say. I recognize that name. I just don't remember where. Or you think on the Persona streams? I don't remember. Mr. Yeast, oh dear, Mr. Yeast gets in trouble. Let's give Retribution to someone else. Someone else's Retribution. I think if she hits twice, she could maybe kill Mercedes. But it's... If Edelgard hits twice, I think. Actually, that's... Yeah, maybe not worth it. They're tough. I think they scale. I know in Faith they scale. I don't know about in Awakening. Yeah, Mercedes could definitely die. That's not good. Anyone else who has... You have Stride. No, you have Dance of the Goddess, sorry. Because she doesn't usually hit the same person, but she can. She can hit the same person. Okay, I think she always goes for Dimitri if she can. So we're gonna let her go for Dimitri, because they do not scale in Awakening. Oh, okay. Okay, we're gonna let her target Dimitri, because I know that she always likes to target Dimitri. So, Mercedes should at least not get hit twice, if nothing else. And that's all we really need. Okay. Level 15 and 16, they're all... What do you mean? Like that? Like promoted level 15 and 16? I kind of doubt that. Unless you just mean unpromoted. One of the countless things stays fixed. Alright, here we go, I suppose. Here we go. Like I said, this has been a pretty tedious map, but... Oh yeah, this is easy.
Saw it coming.
Okay, now she wants to go for Mercedes. I've become my own imposter. Japanese beer. Bro is drinking sake. At least I think it is. Get him, Caspar!
Going down. Big win.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would make more
I can
sense. If your guys are promoted and taking that much damage, then... Oh, God, I hate this. Stupid meteor. Wait. Oh, okay, you're the one that's silent. Better starter persona, Izanagi or Arsene? I don't really know, because I don't really pay attention to that, to be honest. I would get, off design, I think I like Arsene more. I think I like Arsene more as a design, but I don't really know performance-wise. Asahi? Oh. I've heard of that. We gotta... Okay, so some of them are starting to move. Not sure how I feel about that. Not sure how I feel about it. Maybe I feel good about that? I don't know. Wait, you don't overlap. You? No, you don't! Okay, that's actually really good. I'm knock out Owens right now, and should be able to challenge. Edelgard saved the world? She's kind of dying. Well, not yet, but she's kind of giving herself away, so I wouldn't say that. Missed the fact that Caspar had counterattack? Yeah, that's what I did. Okay, we're gonna get rid of them very... I mean, you gotta be really cautious with these guys. That's what I don't like. Ash is, not gonna have a nice time, we'll say that. My favorite starter Pokemon? Sceptile. Sceptile, easy. 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 I would never harm Owen. Chinese food, Japanese beer anyway. Well, you never brought it up before, so... I'm a little concerned here because I don't know how well he's gonna do. I don't know how well he's gonna do. You know, we should just bait these guys out, I think. They're already gonna move, so we might as well.
Pull back yet.
Oswin? Or Owain? Could be either way, honestly. Owain's the go. I agree. He is. This is true. There is no denying this. Slowly but surely we will get there. Slowly but surely we will make our way across. Spelled twice, the same character, maybe. Maybe. A little concerned about Lysithea here, so I'm gonna keep her back a little bit. Odin Dark fan. Alright, let's go. Let's go. guys get a little bit closer, we can start taking advantage. Yeah, this is easy. Expend one of her attacks on Dimitri.
Too slow.
Which she'll usually dodge anyway, and even then won't take much damage. Oh dear! I do not like that crit! Oh my god. Why do you have crit? That's stupid. Also, why is that means Mercedes' luck sucks. Which is even dumber, because she's a healer. She shouldn't have bad luck. She shouldn't have bad luck. It doesn't make sense for her to have bad luck. Does he know? Odin Dork. Odin Dork. Okay, that's kind of funny. Everyone disliked what Slim said? Maybe. Okay, what do we got here? Ratio him? What are we? On Twitter? Nah, that's corny. Don't do that. Ratioing is for mentally deranged ones on Twitter.
For Bridget.
I expect no less.
Okay. Got this nasty guy over here. Let's see if we can get him. Actually, Caspar might be a good delete button for this guy. Caspar is going to be very useful here. Killer Knuckles, I love to see it. I love to see this. Odin Shark.
Hope you're ready. You're all going down.
Nicely
Well
done.
met.
So she's gonna. She still doesn't kill with the Silverlands? This woman is just pathetic. Doesn't even rhyme. It doesn't. Good riddance.
I'll never
Trevor.
back down.
You will not be. You will not be remembered. Bad. Yeah, true. Alright. What attacks will you take? I think you just take an attack from Edelgard, I believe. Wait, no. Oh, that's not good. I don't like this meteor. I really don't. Really don't like it. You're the one with the meteor, right? Yeah, that's not good. His name is the same in Japanese. You know what? We might as well use our freaking not meteor. We might as well use our I think what we should do is use our we could use warp. I'm thinking about using warp. I don't know about you guys, but I'm thinking about using warp. I think it's a good idea, to be honest. And this guy, Edelgard, I like how I call Edelgard this guy.
We can't be careless.
We're gonna get you out of range so you don't die, because it's just, I mean, makes sense, you know? Okay. I'm not trying to rhyme with him. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? I think Edelgard attacks with physical attack, with her weird magic beam thing. Despite it looking like a magic attack, because otherwise they do a lot more damage to Dimitri. And it does a lot of damage to Mercedes, so I think it's like a physical attack. So yeah. Hedgehog Edelgard. Hedgehog Edelgard, makes sense. So we're gonna heal. Who will we heal? I think Eureka will be fine. I could be wrong, but I think if anything, I'm a little bit, slightly more worried about Caspar, honestly.
Thanks for helping.
Honestly, I think time skip Mercedes looks better without the hat. I think she looks better without the hat, if I'm being honest. Maybe it's just me, but I think she looks better without it. Imagine your retaliate against Edelgard's attack. Hedgehog Husk. Hedgehog Husk. Sounds about right. I've not seen her without a hat. You do realize you can join the clergy and not wear the silly hat right now. She doesn't know that. That's a crazy idea. How could you suggest that, man? That's preposterous.
It goes on.
Because I think he's got more defense than Dimitri, so he should take this just fine. But just be, yeah, he's got a lot more defense. 41, he's got 37. Okay, yeah, then he's gonna be fine. He's not gonna have any issues. He's playing Among Us. Okay, I don't really care. I don't frickin' care. Cannot join the clergy. What about? Well, then what are nuns then? I mean, I'm not trying to just argue with you. I'm just saying, like, well, if that's not the case, then what would nuns classify as?
Saw it coming.
Hopping on Among Us? No, not me. Not me. The content. Alright, get him. Eureka. Yes, get him. Squirm for me.
So.
I think that one just has silence, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so we just need to go and weed these guys out a bit. I don't think there's any more meteors left. That guy's got killer knuckles, that's kind of scary. You got silence, so that's probably why you're running. Not clergy, they're religious. The clergy are priests and everything above. Well, that's just confusing. That's just confusing, I'm not sure what to make of that. It's a lot of enemies. Can't tell who's reaching us. Oh, it's the archer. The fruity little archer. Oh, you got a fruity little archer. You know what? Scoring by busting the lightning on the female enemy. Yeah, I did. So let's see. Yeah, I would love to kill this archer. It's never been more satisfying to kill an archer. I'm gonna say that. I know I'm not really using most of my guys here, but hey. Cite the Cyril. I don't know. Cite the cereal. Be very careful with Edelgard's beam attack. Okay, so for whatever reason, Mercedes just has really bad luck. 20. You got 14, so you're even more of a liability. If there was just a way to turn off her attack, that'd be great. I think she stops using that attack once you get in the room, right? Could be wrong, but...
At your service.
You should use them as much as you please. I agree. If you get them, you should use them.
That helps.
Cite the Raisin Bran Crunch. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know if I can get everyone up into that room. At least until Edelgard stops chucking her little magic ball things. Okay. Hey, you know what's something about today's stream? There's no Brit bombs to try to kill our units. I have to say I like that. I do like that. I do like that. Beamer Gaming. Beamer Gaming. Okay. Lisa's on our side? Yeah. In this mod, he joins you. If you finish him off with Mercedes, which is not as easy as you'd think it would be. It's not really hard, but it's a little tricky. And he only joins you in like the last 2 chapters of the game, so if you can get him. Yeah, I may have to leave behind Mr. East, sadly. Otherwise he might die. I could give him the freaking whatchamacallit. The Raphael gem. In fact, maybe I'll okay, I need to give it to someone else. If we didn't forget some... Yeah, it would have been easier, that's true. If I had money, Catherine would not be safe, base. Honestly, she really fell off. She used to be like... Remember when she was, like, breaking the game? Honestly, kind of hard to remember now. They could be lurking. Nah, they're not. I doubt it. Even if they weren't, even if they just showed up, it's... I believe they kill after the map they donate, so it wouldn't matter, because there's no map after this. There's literally no map after this, so it wouldn't matter. Oh wow, he actually got hit for once. Nice dodge. Okay. Get this fruity sniper out of the way.
Predictable.
Chocobo? I don't know.
Your life ends.
Your life ends.
Delightful.
Okay, yeah, go throw him right over there. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Shut up, actually. I love this game. You mean like the mod or just the game itself? I mean, either way, it's fine, but I'm kind of curious when we get new people when I play this mod. Is it because they like the mod, or is it because they just like the game vanilla? Could use the Parthia. Or we could just use this. That works too. Yeah, I think that's something in Final Fantasy, right? Bonk.
I must steel myself. Next one's on me.
I don't know if you're gonna reach though. That's the problem. Alright, who can attack us? These guys, okay. We could just run away. Well, that is stairs, so. Stop saying that, Ness. Stop saying that, it's getting old. Wait, can I hit through here? Oh, yeah, he's got fail not! Game in general, I spent hours in this game. I mean, I have to. I have to be fair. Dragon Warrior? What are you doing? Think you're gonna nerf this map? Where are my siege jumps? Aren't there? Isn't that mostly on Maddening though? Isn't that mostly on Maddening what you're talking about? I think it's mostly on Maddening. Although I wouldn't be surprised if they did nerf this map because it is a very nasty map. So I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. You might be right. You could be right. It's probably a maddening thing. I remember this map being annoying in hard mode, but it might not have been like this. It might have not have been that bad in hard mode.
Reinforcements from the lower levels. Will they ever stop coming?
You don't mind when the build says the same thing. But build doesn't say it like 8 jillion times a stream.
You can't let this fight drag. So, that grotesque creature was Edelgard. If she is prepared to transform, then I have no choice but to defeat her, even if it costs me my life. We must defend the present. After all, it is all that we truly have.
With all of my
Yes.
might.
Next hit will kill.
My heart
Oh, never
burns
mind. It was
with
just a
pride.
one shot. Okay.
Show us more of that strength.
I agree. Show us more of that. Okay. We can dance for Ash. That's good. That's always a good thing. Dancing Ash is always a good idea. Never thought I'd hear myself saying that, but this Ash really has proven himself. He's probably gotten the most kills on this map. I wouldn't be surprised if he's the MVP. I would not be surprised if he's the MVP of this map. Would not be surprised at all. I genuinely wouldn't be surprised. Look at that. Look at that. Actually, you know what? We should. Yeah, let's do that. Parthia. We've got a bajillion Parthia uses. Let's use it.
I've got you.
There we go. Look at that. First time I ever used a legendary weapon in this game. There we go.
It's my duty.
most taking care of these guys. Most of the annoyance is out of the way. It's mostly Edelgard at this point. Wait, does Edelgard no longer attack me? Oh, she will still attack me. She will. Conserve use. Yeah. I completely forgot I had the Parthia. He doesn't need it most of the time, that's the funny thing. Okay, I don't like this. He could face crit. The fun map would be a little silly. It would be, wouldn't it? You know what? We need the Raphael gem. That's what we need. We need the Raphael gem. Who has it? I think Sylvain has it. Is it twice a stream? Well, not anymore. There's no way you've said it only twice. There's no way. Well, I don't think you're gonna stop. Unless I tell you to. Heck, even if I do tell you to, you probably won't.
Foolish.
Like a million times yesterday, that more than counts. I think so too. Yeah, I'm interested in it. I won't lie, I'm interested in Persona 4's remake. Okay. Once Edelgard stops shooting crap at us, then I'll probably get my entire army in. So, they're talking about reinforcements. I don't see any reinforcements though. Maybe they cut out the reinforcements, maybe. Because I don't see any. I don't know where these reinforcements are. I don't see any. Rendered Hanako in all her glory. We still haven't really seen the character models, to be fair. To be fair, we haven't. Yeah, please stop this. It's getting really annoying. Stop or I'll time you out. I don't want to do it, but if you're gonna keep just spamming it, then...
These fools are caught up in the sacrifices. We must trample the past underfoot and move onward to a brighter tomorrow.
Oh, they're starting. Oh, they're actually gonna defend her now. Oh, dang. Her simps are gonna defend her. Oh god, they're all moving. That's not good. Don't make this map longer than it needs to be. Wait, are they all gonna start? Oh. Oh. Okay. They don't all move, but that's not good. Alright, we gotta go cook. We gotta cook, guys. We gotta cook. We gotta cook. Oh, she doubles? What? She doubles? How do you double this guy? Does that weigh you down less or something? What? Wait, it's lighter than... Okay. I'm not gonna complain. It's really weird, but alright. I'm not complaining, though. You're not hearing me complain. I'm not gonna say, no, you can't do that. Oh, okay, now she stopped shooting crap at us. That's good. Uh-oh. What's... Uh-oh. Can't even... Nah, stop freaking trying loopholes. Just accept the fact that you're using it too much. You're being annoying. That's all. That's the main takeaway here. Yeah, that moral assault was easier than I thought it'd be. Do I need to take action next time? Yes, which will probably be in like 30 seconds, but... Hey, if he actually takes the message and pays attention, then... You know what? That's good. Alright, so these guys are charging towards us, but it's not that big of a deal because, well... They're mostly physical enemies, so that's not a big deal. We'll just retreat a little bit, and we should be fine. We'll just go and choke them right here. Easy. I kind of wish these guys moved a little bit more aggressively earlier in the map. Make the map a little more interesting, to be honest. I'm glad Edelgard stopped shooting crap at us, though. That's nice. Even if it means she's buffed in physical combat, that's still better than nothing. I think these guys have somewhat scary equipment. I don't know if he's gonna survive this, so let's not do that. 46 attack speed, and you've got what? 47? Okay, that's not too bad. Mercedes up there too. I think you're right, yeah. We'll move her. We'll move her. She can attack some. Oh, she actually does decent damage. Dang. That's not bad damage at all. That is not bad damage. I've seen far worse. Yeah, you made it to third. Oh, dang! Mercedes cooking it. Wow. I did not expect her to do that well. I didn't expect her to nuke a freaking War Master from halfway across the room. That is not something I expected Mercedes to be capable of. We're in the home stretch. Yeah, we are. We are. We see the new Annette, maybe so. Maybe all along she was the new Annette. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, that does a fair bit of damage, but she'll be okay. She'll be okay, guys. She'll be okay, I promise. She got strength. Oh boy, she got strength, guys. Isn't that amazing? The mage woman got strength. Isn't that crazy? Does he have a gambit? He probably does. Nah, this guy doesn't have a gambit. Okay, you know what? We can just put Dimitri there then. Alright. So close. Huh? What are they doing? What? What? Like, excuse me? What are they? Are they just gonna defend her? I don't know what these guys are trying to do. Okay. Alright. I don't know what to think of that. That's really weird. With Ash, nets you money. This is true. This is true. How much defense does she have right now? Probably a fair bit. 29 is actually not that bad. 29, she can definitely cook. He can definitely cook, I promise. What is her luck, though? 25. You can probably still create a fair bit. They're trying to intimidate us. Yeah, they are. I guess they're trying. I mean, we can snipe them, so I don't really care. We can snipe them, so it's not really my problem. Yeah, you can keep running, but it's not gonna do you much good. If only I had better canter recruiting possibilities. You know what? We haven't used meter all map. Let's use it. Haven't used the entire map. We might as well. They're enjoying the last Kong of their lives. Absolute cinema. So true. They just want to boogie. Well, they're in my way. Out of my way! Yeah. Okay, I don't like this. What is their hit rate? 118, you've got 128. 103. You guys don't have the best hit rate. Oh dear, oh, that's not good. I didn't realize that you were wanting to cause trouble for me. Gonna need you to move! Yeah. I don't have attacks. Okay. How do we do against this guy? Gotta use your head sometimes. I know, right? You gotta use your head sometimes. It's as simple as that. You gotta use your head sometimes. You just gotta use your head sometimes, man. It's as simple as that. We stole this treasure! It's ours! Best line in the game, easily. Best freaking line in the game. Best line in the game, no questions asked. Okay, we're gonna go split up their forces a bit. Oh, God, that does a lot though. It's still kind of scary, not gonna lie. Yeah, we need to pull back a little bit. Pull back a little bit. I'm Rutger, a swordsman from Sakai. This is a battlefield. This is a battlefield. guy gonna hit me with? Oh, he's got a tomahawk. Okay. That's a little bit annoying. But I got a way around that. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna throw Petra in there. That should be okay. Gonna throw Petra into the mix. Should be good. You can let Catherine die here, surely. No, I can't. I'm afraid. I need everyone I can get. Even if this seems easy, you never know, man. You never know. You never know when someone's gonna screw you over. Like what happened last map. If you had Stride, I would have used that now. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, actually. Okay, that guy's gonna run over me. Some of these guys are really weird. These guys are behaving really oddly. Oh, nice. Double proc. Let's go. Okay, he debuffed me in some sort. What are they doing? I don't understand what these guys are doing. These guys are making some of the weirdest decisions ever. Making such strange decisions. Alright. Well, it's time to nuke. It's time to nuke. Okay, that's kind of scary. I don't like this. Time to nuke. Nice. There's not really a need to push. Not really. Not really. In all honesty, not really. We do want to be mindful of these guys, though. These guys are pretty, well, not really you, but these. We might be able to take care of them. We might need a dance for this, though. We could gambit, I suppose. Gambiting might work. Crit pilot, GG's. Well, we're not gonna let him. We're not gonna let them take care of. We're not gonna let them do anything to Violet. That's the thing. That's the whole thing. We're not gonna let them get to Violet. Our job is to make sure they don't get to Violet. In fact.
Don't try and stop me. Attack at your
My
own
War
risk.
Master is better.
I can always depend
Yours
on
is
you.
smelly. Yeah, her movement kind of fell off. Not gonna lie. Kind of fell off, didn't it? Kill anyone else. We don't really want to put you in danger, to be honest. I want to keep you away from danger. He mastered more wars. Yeah, he did.
It's going to plan.
He's mastered fighting wars. Does that Grimoire have any... No, she doesn't. Okay. In that case, we just kill the aggressive enemies. Who's mastering up their war right now? Okay. We are gonna take care of what we can take care of. Take care of this guy. Thunder, probably. That's very inaccurate. Screw it. We're gonna go for Gradivis. Squirm for me! I love those lines. Something else to do, so if you want the mystery you slept. I hope neither of you guys. Shut up. Stop using that! I'm not saying you can't ever say it, but like. Please dial back a bit on it. It's getting annoying. When I yap nerdily. I would love to know her strategy for how to get you to shut up about Rhea. I mean, I guess to be fair, you haven't really done much about that lately, but would be nice. Boy, you could kill me. That's not good. Aura farming? What the heck is aura farming?
Quite helpful.
Nice spin in our face. He knew he wouldn't get timed. He knew even if we got timed out, there wasn't much we could do about it. That's why he did it. Alright, let's do this.
Let's see
Instant aggro?
Hate me if you must.
I don't think you'd use her
That
method.
was fun to watch.
Yeah, it's true. That sounds kind of gay. If it's what I'm thinking it is. You were saved this time, Gamero. Rhea or... The latter is worse because I actually just delete the message. She could crit, but I don't feel certain she will. She could also just miss, which is unfortunate. I don't like this lady. I really don't. I really don't like that lady. Hey, I got a bajillion Parthians. I might as well use it.
I won't falter.
I thought you were going,
pride in
Ness.
your achievement.
I thought you were going. Yeah, what happened to having something to do? Bro was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go use this. I don't think this will kill, but hey, you never know, man. You never know. What the shot? Gotta use your luck sometimes. I don't know. Gotta use your war crimes. How's the map going? It's actually going fairly well. It's tedious, sure, but I haven't lost anyone yet. And I intend to keep it that way. If we made it this far with no losses, we might as well just continue. Gotta use your Parthia sometimes, I know, right? Gotta use your Parthia sometimes, but not all the time. Sometimes it's not necessary.
I must steel myself.
He's actually gonna be the highest level in my army. That's crazy. Claude died. Yeah, Claude died. We'll just get rid of this Grimoire, maybe this guy, and then after that we should be free to go. We should be just free to go and wail on Edelgard. We'll just get everyone into the room now, since they're not even sitting in reinforcements. Maybe they toned this map down a little too much, honestly. You don't have ambush meteors in hard. Well, yeah, because that's gay. Like, ambush meteors is giga fruity. Why did they think that was necessary? Okay. How about you take care of this? The last enemy in our way, but we're probably gonna clear out a few more. Gotta use your ambush spawn sometimes.
Each battle a victory.
Some quick business you had. I know, right? Some very quick business. Like, extremely quick. Alright, what do you got? What do you got for us? That's a lot of crit. That's a lot of crit! Okay. You know what, we can try to help Petra get to Wonders Vault. She's never gonna get it. But we can try just to make Rizu happy. Just to make Rizu happy, we'll do it. Ness is under the water? He is not Indian, so I guess doesn't need help. He doesn't need help, he's not Indian. He's not Indian, therefore he doesn't need help. Makes sense. Okay, we're nearly done. My head was bent under the water. Alright, let's go heal. We're nearly there, guys. Probably like another 20 minutes and we should be done. I thought this would have taken longer, honestly. I would have thought this would take longer. But I guess we took the shortest route possible. What? Whoa, 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 why do you do that much? I forgot how bad her res is. I forgot her res is awful. I forgot her res is awful. Okay, I'm never freaking throwing her into a mage ever again. Well, hey, Rizu, your unit didn't die this time. She didn't die this time. She nearly did, but she didn't die. Therefore, that's the important thing. I'm under the meteor. Always rigged. Yeah, always rigged. Never. That is a never punish. Yeah. That is, I don't even know if Rizu's here right now. I don't even know if he's here right now. But go kill Mysa and get Amir on Dimitri for the sake of it. Oh, as funny as that is, I don't think I want to do that. Although there's not. I mean, I could do it. It probably would. It'd be pretty easy to do, but it's just I'm kind of ready for this to end. You know, kind of ready for it to be over. Even though it'd be funny, but nah, we're not gonna bother with it. I might not die this run. That's a first, I know, right? You might not die. Yeah, that's the thing. You might not. I don't know. Let's go back. Did I almost? Yeah, you did. You would have gotten one shot. That's the thing. You would have gotten one shot. It's not really. Yeah, it's not really risky. It would just be tedious. To be honest, this map wasn't really that risky. It was, well, if you played it at a faster pace, it definitely would be. But I didn't, so it's boring. Yeah, I'm sure no one really wants to watch the VOD of this, but at least not. Besides for like the memes, but. You're at Ilgard. I forgot how bad her res was recently. To be fair, I thought she would at least survive. I thought she would at least survive. I kind of forgot her res is just that garbage. That does nothing. But it's okay. We can just play it this time. That's fine. Wow, that's kind of mean. Don't debuff my friggin' strength, stupid. Yeah, but no one likes ambush spawns, let's be honest, man. That was something they could have kept in the past. And I don't think anyone would complain. Yeah, the difficulty of this map was actually a little bit overwhelming, if I'm being honest. Really, Petra? Really? Can't crit, can't... You know, she's been really screwed over by RNG. This guy have advantage? No, he doesn't. Okay, get out. Get out! Feels less harmful than engage. Because they were terrible res, but dodge. Yeah. She would have gotten one shot. No one should be. No one should have 58 HP and get one shot. Unless, like, to an effective weapon or something. Alright, how do you do? Fail not, that'd be funny. But no, we're not gonna do it. The only real problem about this little stage is that it's kind of hard to do what you need to do here. I think we're just gonna go and use Fortify. I think that's what we're gonna do. There we go. We got plenty of healing, so we might as well. Alright, how much does Ash... Actually, I don't think we can tell from here. Just for the Dedue. That's not that bad a damage. That damage isn't terrible. It's not bad damage. It's not amazing, but it's not bad either. Wrath is very scary. Wrath is very, very, very scary. I'm not messing with Wrath, man. I'm not doing it. The stairs are also going to screw over Sylvain, so we're just going to dismount with him. I don't even dismount with Eureka, to be honest. Maybe. Problem is I would like Kanto, though. Catherine can Kanto, but she's going to suck here. Yeah, that's not going to do that. Good. She's only got one tile you can attack her, though. Dimitri must defeat her. Oh, so Ash can't defeat him. Okay. Or her, whatever. Who cares? Yeah, I don't think Mr. Yeast is doing this. About her battalion. What is her battalion? What about her battalion? So it ignores defense? Okay. I'll just say, wait, what? So I'm confused. Do you actually have to defeat her with Dimitri? Like, what? Now I'm confused. I don't know. Am I supposed to, or am I not supposed to? I don't know. I actually don't know. You're misleading me now. I just can't finish eating bread, I guess. Mr. Yeast can't kill? I would love to Mr. Yeast to kill. In fact, Yeah, you don't have to defeat her with Dimitri. Okay. So and so you get money for every Ash Health Bar he claims. Kill Edelgard with Felix. Okay. Alright then. Alright. Should beat her up. I mean, maybe. Wait, did she just buff herself? What did she do? Did she have like a personal or something? Grant's okay, I don't really care. I don't think I've ever seen her use it. Well, I don't want to find out if she does. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can do decent damage. You can at least finish her off. Yeah, you can definitely get the finish blow or something if he needs to. Yeah, that's not too bad. Res Lord, Res Lord. Oh man, she's Res Dedue. What are her stats actually like? 30, 29, 30. I'm sure she has more Res than. Yeah, I guess she is Res Dedue if you think about it. Not the most accurate, but she does. Ash the fail not for the finish. Could do that. We could. What's its strength? That's not bad. It's also got a lot of crit. Actually, it's stronger than the Parthia. It's stronger than the Parthia, and it's got more crit. Try to open with a gambit if you can't. That's probably a good idea, actually. Probably. Ash needs his Parthia. And so it begins.
It's our chance to prevail.
Gotta use your fill knot sometimes. It never fails, yeah? I guess you could look it up. What? That is not what I meant to do! I hate when I accidentally hit the button. Oh my god, I hate that freaking accidental hit. Okay. Is it broken? I can't tell. I think it's broken, yeah. Alright. Look, I didn't actually press the button. It looks like I did, but I didn't. That just sounds confusing now. I didn't mean to do it! The one pulse jump scare, yeah. It kind of was, wasn't it? Can Lycidia do this without getting nuked? If she can, I'd be impressed. She faces a lot of crit. Okay. We could maybe cook. We could maybe cook. If we give her the... Look at that accuracy now, yeah. Not the accuracy, the damage. The damage is what you mean. Who's got the thing? You have the thing. Okay. What is her crit? I don't remember. I don't think it's that high. Because Dimitri doesn't face any crit. Wait, does he? I actually don't know if he faces crit. That's the scary part. I don't know. 26 times 3 is what? No, sorry, 27. That's like 71. Probably 81. Yeah, I think it's 81. That's kind of scary, but I don't think she has crit. I don't know. Oh, God. She does have a lot of crit. We need to be careful then. Thanks, emulator. Total way to kill the mood. Total way to kill the mood. For a little damage right now. Well, I'm not gonna sack her. 81 is correct. That's not good. But wait. Does Catherine really have that much luck? I don't believe that. She's got 27 luck. If memory serves, but so does Dimitri. But Lycidia has way worse luck. Like, way worse. Yeah. Way worse, like half his luck. Almost, like... Okay. So how much crit does she actually face? I don't understand this. Why does she face so much crit, but... put her in harm's way safely? That's really confusing. Why does she face so much crit? Why does she? Why 15? Why 15 if... 25 luck should be... But that doesn't make sense. knows that. You just now knew that? I thought you were told that like 5 streams ago. People need to catch up, man. Collection of skills, maybe. But that doesn't make sense, because... That's confusing. Oh, it's Defiant Crit, right? I think it could be Defiant Crit. Could it? No, it's not. This doesn't seem to be factoring in. But yeah, she does a Defiant Crit. 5 streams. Not 5 streams ago, but like 3 streams ago. Like, it was not something that happened last stream. It happened a good few days ago. Yeah, he died a good while ago. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, Ash might be able to do this. Saying hello. Well, that's not my problem. I know it sounds kind of mean, but that's not my problem. If you left too soon, that's not really my problem. Alright, Hunter's Oil, let's go.
I cannot lose.
There we go. Alright, that'll be $5. I came once recently when I first said it. I swear you were here between now and that time. He's alive in our hearts. Tastes more bitter than the blackest coffee. Yeah, it does. Alright, so we do end up risking Dimitri a little bit, which I don't like. We could, who's got the gem? I think Ash has it. Could give him the Raphael gem, yeah, we could. Because Ash should have enough luck. If Catherine has enough luck for some reason with 27, then you should definitely have enough. But I don't necessarily want to risk Marianne. She doesn't have enough health. Yeah, she doesn't. I could warp. Sacrifice the greater good. I mean, I don't think you'll be basic crit. According to Maki, we should be fine. 25 luck should be enough. It's one turn, and if Catherine doesn't face any crit, she has 2 less luck, so it should be okay. Now she does have Vantage now, which is a little unfortunate, but Raphael, that's true. Raphael is Sagittarian, so yeah, he should be okay. Very nice. She gets 1 shot. She gets 1 shot. You do need to know that. She does get 1 shot. She does get 1 shot. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. She does get 1 shot. Does anyone else have any shop? That might work actually. That actually could work, perhaps. With the right setup, it could work. Where's the Swedish Fish Girl? She's an adjutant. She's not even your unit. She's not even your unit. I don't know why you care that much. No, that doesn't work. Draw back. That's good. That works, that works. With her kidnapping, she's your Ritza's adjutant. It's pretty funny. Okay. Here we go. If we do things just right, no one's really at risk. Return something Yuritsa lost. That's pretty funny, I'm not gonna... He honestly does like the most damage to this guy. It's not even funny. Not even funny how good Ash is for this fight. Okay, we need a swap, right? Swap and then draw back. I think. There we go. Get Sylvain out of the way. Then we draw back. There we go. There we go. I'm just gonna give him the Raphael gem, because it should be all he needs. Once before, many years ago. I'm sure Maki has. I'm sure she has at one point or other. Let's trade for the Arid Bar. Not the air. I was dumb. Let's trade for the Fail Knot. I'm probably not gonna use it yet though. But wow, that does a lot. That is tempting. That is tempting. That is tempting. That is very tempting. I'm not gonna lie, that is very tempting. My Sylvain not, so he can go up the stairs easy. He doesn't really need to though. Let's be honest. He doesn't really need it. That is very tempting. I'm gonna go and take up the Fail Knot. I'm taking up the Fail Knot. Do it. Not this turn. Maybe next turn, but not this turn. It's very tempting to just throw it out right now. No, it's risky because he could die. Killed Edel. Really? Fake Ash fan, I guess. Let Ash cook. Not yet, because if he gets hit, I don't have a way of healing him right now. Okay, let's see what happens. This is what he might finish off this meter, unfortunately. If he gets a crit, he might get a crit. Yeah. Well, we're not getting all three with Ash, sadly, or all four, I guess. But it's okay. I mean, hey, I didn't intend on it. I didn't intend on this happening, but hey, he can still get 3 for 4. I can still certainly try it. Oh, he's gonna go for Catherine too. That's a little unfortunate. Okay, that's a little annoying. Cut me some slack. Oh, I thought you've beaten it a few times. Okay. You get Wrath on the... Not the next one, right? You have Vantage at the moment, which is not too big of a deal. No, I'm sorry. You're in, Wait, Wrath only procs when you're at low health, right? Yeah, so we don't have to worry too much about that at the moment. $5 less is not that big of a deal. Oh, we need to break the shield again. That sucks. Closer to death every second. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath.
I can help.
We might beat her in this cycle. Maybe. Is only for the fun of health bar, yeah. That's kind of figured. Parthia, Brave Bow, Silver Bow, Killer Bow. That is by far the best chance to crit, but this is close second, honestly. If he can get 1 crit, I believe he kills. Yeah. Okay, so if he can get 1 crit, that's all we need. 1 crit is all we need. There we go! Nice. God. Alright, that's $10. Oh, wow, okay. We need the crit ring. I think we need the crit ring. Do we not? We don't have the crit ring. Okay, wait. Let's get the crit ring if we can. Yeah, let's get the critical ring, guys. You said it, Ash. Let's finish this. I agree. Okay, crit ring. Let's go for the absolute freaking nuke. Get that fail not at finish. Maybe. Alright, we gotta go. It's do or die. It's do or die. Well, do or die for Ash, not do or die for the run. I'm gonna take this, transfer it over. Okay. And Marianne can still get up there. We might even use the dance thing, if we can. Yeah, we could still use the Dance of the Goddess. If... Really, game? Really? Hold out for like 3 more minutes, please. Okay. We got Warp and Dance of the Goddess. We can still make this work. Ash will get that kill. He's gonna get that kill, man. He's gonna get that kill. Okay, I'm back. I got 2 kills out of 3 so far, Rizu, with Ash. Ash chose to do, yeah. We're gonna see. This is the decisive moment. It actually is kind of do or die for Ash here. Do we need to equip the? I think we need to equip it. Oh, it already is equipped. Okay. Because she gets Vantage too, so I don't necessarily know if I want to do this. Because if we put her in Vantage range, Vantage and Wrath, that means that anyone's pretty much freaking dead. So this is 37. 37 times 3 is what? It's like 121 damage, I think? No, it's 100. Sorry, what is it? No, it's 111. Sorry, it's 111 damage. So he needs to crit twice. He would need to crit twice with this. That's kind of scary. That's kind of scary. He needs to crit twice with this, otherwise, that's bad news. So yeah, he needs to crit twice, or it's GG's for him. Yeah, that's kind of scary. Like, he does have a good chance to crit twice, don't be wrong. But he's got to do it. He's got to get 2 crits in a row. Let's see, if we do this, just a normal Iron Bow and then dance him, knock her down some. I agree. I think you're right. I think you're right. You have goddess sense. I do. But you have to remember, once she gets below half, you gotta remember, again, I think you guys aren't realizing, if she goes below half and we have to go and attack her again, it's pretty much, no, it's not a win. Dimitri is stuck here, and Ash could also die. That's the thing. If we leave her, if she starts with below half health, she has a really high chance to just crit us before we can do anything. So, no, we do not win. I don't think you guys realize that. We don't actually win. We're not guaranteed to win this. Dimitri's already moved, so we're not guaranteed. We're not guaranteed. I don't know what you're talking about. We're not guaranteed to win. We want to go chip her down, though. We do want to do that. That is what's important at the moment. Hopefully not get a crit. She's still she has Vantage and Wrath. She's actually very scary. You can always chip her out. Not safely, because she's got Vantage. Go for Marianne. Not necessarily. Okay. Not necessarily. Just because she can go for someone doesn't mean she will. Alright. I think we go for Fail Not. Wrath's Vantage is very nasty. I don't think you guys realize. Wrath's Vantage means she can delete whoever the heck attacks her. Like, it might be GG's if she gets into Wrath's Vantage range. Wrath's Vantage could just ruin the run. It could kill the run. It absolutely could kill the run. I don't think you realize how nasty that could be. Run crit. Yeah, I just need 1 crit. 1 crit. The other attack is guaranteed. Crit or not. That Fail Not finish. Let's do it, guys. Hope we get a crit. We just need 1. But hope we get 1. There we go. It's GG's, guys. We win. And that's all she wrote. Pretty solid level ups to end it, too. No, that's actually 3 out of 4. That's 3 out of 4, Maki. Because there was 1 gauge I couldn't destroy with Ash, because Dimitri got in retaliation. Dimitri killed in retaliation. I didn't intend for him to do that. He killed in retaliation. Well, that's 3 out of 4, Rizu. I got 3 out of 4 for her gauges with Ash, and it wasn't even that hard to do. It wasn't even that hard to do. It wasn't even that hard to give Ash these kills. It really wasn't. He probably did the most damage out of anyone besides, like, Dimitri. And the odds of him actually dying to Edelgard were actually pretty low. Memes sent. Oh yeah, we got some memes, don't we?
Edelgard, it is over.
Or 2 out of 3. That is true, but you have to remember they're also the chance is actually 1 RN. It's not like the same as hitting. So if you saw like a 67% chance to hit in this game, it would actually be, that's the displayed rate. The actual hit rate would be like 70 something, maybe even like 80 or 81%. But this would actually be displayed 67, and it actually would be 67. I bet you MVP Ash. Yep, MVP Ash. Alright, I love that scene. She lost her end pass. That's why I pinned it. It's like, that's the actual tragedy. It's not that she died. It's not any of this, the war finally ending. She lost her end pass. That's what actually mattered. That's what actually mattered. You know what? I'm gonna go and save over this scene. When did Dedue die? A long time ago, because Proctor decided it's time to go kill him. But it doesn't matter now, because we won the run.
A rising flame was alight as the flow of time carved a new history for Fodlan. The long reign of the Adrestian Empire finally met its end when the imperial capital, the city of Enbar, collapsed. After 5.5 years of war, a new age was set to begin.
Alois died?
With Fodlan united as the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, Archbishop Rhea, still weak from her imprisonment, stepped down from her position. The Church of Seros began to take the needed steps to reorganize. Prince Dimitri formally ascended
Felix
the throne,
died since
beginning
when?
his reign as
That
the
is
king of
that
the
is one of the
Holy
biggest
Kingdom of
tragedies.
Fargus,
I lived.
which now included former alliance and imperial territories.
It finally happened, Rizu. Your unit finally lived
Texts
a
from
run.
the time
She nearly
claim
died
the
at the end,
one
but
who guided the king as he sought to create a world free from oppression became the new Archbishop of the Church of Seros.
you know, the biggest irony is the fact that it was one of the Brits that actually sponsored Ash. That's the irony. The biggest killer of the run ended up sponsoring the biggest MVP of the run. Oh, the irony. The absolute irony. I'm currently 1 for 1. 100% success rate. And also Kamaru's pick. Kamaru's pick of Caspar, actually, he thought he was going to kill the run with the Caspar pick. He ended up being one of my better units. Man, Catherine really fell off, though. She really fell off, like, really hard. Yeah, this doesn't feel like a real... It doesn't feel like a real win with Felix being dead. It doesn't. It really doesn't. The Fargus scored the first piece, really. And Sylvain lived the entire run. He wasn't amazing, but he did get his job done. So it's time to finish Karen Quest, and that's not what's happening. That's not what's happening. We're doing the Gaiden, or whatever you want to call it, Sacred Echoes. You missed the Claude recruitment at the end. What I missed that was really sad was missing the Hilda recruitment. That's what I'm mad about. The Tide of Yeast, indeed. I just got MVP at Battle of Gareth Mach, really? That's before he was really cooking. Should have been Catherine. I agree. It should have been. Shamir was way better. Way better character. Way better unit. Hilda would have been good. She would have had the same defense as Ferdinand. She had almost the same defense as Ferdinand. And was more offensively inclined. She would have actually just kind of replaced Ferdinand, I think. When exactly we're doing it? Probably after your break. Or whatever you need. After the wedding. After your wedding. I'll take a break for like a week or so, and then we'll... You're gonna hate it. I played a little bit of the hard mode. It's not... Oh boy. I'm probably not gonna enjoy it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna like it from what I've played of it. Even though it's Shadows of Leche, it plays way worse than Shadows of Leche. Okay, I think it's just gonna crash here. Maybe. I don't know. Let me go try to fix it, if I can. It might just crash here. Yeah, no. So, I think the emulator just cannot take this cutscene. It just can't. I don't know why, but it also did this when I played Silver Snow, and I can never get past it. So yeah, unfortunately, we don't get to see who ended up with who or whatever. But don't tell me about to play Engage. I mean, I feel insulted that you would expect me to do that. Hey, yeah, it just cannot. Yeah, it cannot play character endings. So it doesn't really matter the fact we couldn't get an S support. It doesn't really matter. Like the prologue of Sacred Echoes, and that was it. Has anyone played all the way through? Okay, let's see. We got a lot of memes. What are we gonna do? Yeah, we got a lot of memes, but we actually have the time to review them. Okay, I like this. Alright. Guys, get ready for probably a slightly longer meme session today. But hey, I think we've earned it. Okay, and then Belt sent us a meme. I don't understand this. I don't understand this meme. I don't get it. Alright. Okay, so we got like 4 memes or something. You did save it to the final map, though. I did. But I wouldn't be like, it wouldn't matter because it still just wouldn't play it. Okay, let's go review memes, guys. Let's go review them. So this is the old one, right? Okay, what do we got here? I think this is the next one. The British are coming. This is true. I actually know a way to get rid of the British, or at least an experimental way to get rid of the British. I'll say it for after this, meme review. I fear no man, but that thing, it scares me. Yeah, Edelgard is canonically scared of Ash, apparently. Okay. What we got here? I'm trash. Who decided that? What even is this supposed to be? I don't know who this is supposed to be. From the emulator, would the endings load? That's a good question, actually. We could give that a try. You know, we could try what Waleed is suggesting. We could try it. I don't know if it will work. We could try. I can't guarantee it'll work. It may still just not work. I don't remember if I've tried that or not. Maybe not. And here's the last one. It's the belt pointing at Lorenz and Soyface. You're soy jacking over Lorenz. I don't think that really helps your argument that Lorenz is good, because you're just depicting yourself as a soy jack. I don't think that's really helping your argument. Should fear my sacred power. Okay, we'll try to see the endings. I can't promise this will work. I don't think it will, but hey, you never know. You never know. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. It's worth a shot. We have plenty of time. Let's give it a try. This will probably still end early, so we'll see. Of course, it's funny if there's anyone watching the VOD, like they missed the stream and they want to watch the VOD. It's gonna be funny. They're gonna see the stream being short and they're like, "Oh no, he lost, didn't he?" No, we beat it. It was not as long as I thought it would be. Okay, so let's go and manage the mods, and then disable them. Let's see if it works. I don't know if it will. I don't know if it will. It may still just crash, but we'll give it a shot. Maybe it will work, and we can be entertained by the endings. Maybe. I've never seen Hanneman's ending, so I don't know. You can skip the rankings anyway. You can, but it still will just crash. At least with the emulator. At least with the mod. We're gonna see if this works. I don't know if it will though. Like I said, I don't expect it to work, but we'll see. Now beat it in maddening. Maddening includes all the dumb freaking amber spawns, which is really annoying. I don't really like it. It's gonna take a while to load, but it should be able to load. It should at least open up the game. Where it'll crash will probably be in the credits. I think I read the reason why it crashes there, because apparently this is actually a known problem with the ROM, or not the ROM, with the mod, is that for some reason, I guess it's because the file afterwards is like a movie file and he deleted it or something, so it just doesn't work. Mr. Yeast Hanneman unleashed the yeast. Peace was brought to the land. Sounds about right. Alright, so let's go and see if this works. We're going to skip through the rankings and stuff and see if it works. We're going to see. Like I said, I don't expect it to work, but hey, it might work. It might work. I don't expect it to, but it's worth a shot. Why did they delete the movie files? I don't know if he did or he moved it or something. I'm not sure. Okay, now it's not letting me speed up. There we go. Cut out the coolest, because yeah, I do disagree with that. He cut out some of the cutscenes, but not all of them, which is just really weird. If you're gonna cut out some, just cut out all of them, I think. Don't cut out some here or there. Like, I think it's kind of dumb. Okay, this is where it would crash normally, I think. We'll see if it does. I'm expecting it to. Oh no, it's actually loading. Alright, well there we go. Unable to serve Rhea any longer, Cyril nearly left the church. He was persuaded to stay, however, to assist in rebuilding the monastery he had helped maintain. Thanks to his devoted work ethic, the Officers' Academy was able to reopen a few years later. When the new students took the reception hall, Cyril found himself among them. Skip? If I skip though, does it skip all of them? You know what, let's just show the ones that we actually used. There's no point looking at these units that we never used. Oh, we're finally getting to the ones that actually participate in battles, are we? Okay, Marianne is someone we used. Marianne returned home to a hero's welcome. The people praised her talent and acknowledged her as a savior of Fola. Her adopted father groomed her as his successor, teaching her the power of words over weapons. By the time she claimed her inheritance, she had transformed to one of Folan's most skilled orators. He was our best adjutant. This doesn't count. After the war for Folan, Yuritsa threw himself fully into the struggle against those who stood in the dark. A visage masked by the likeness of death itself, he laid waste to his enemies with a scythe, a terrified friend and foe alike. When it was all over, he stole away in secret and vanished without a trace. His whereabouts thereafter have been the subject of much conjecture. Actually, I think this is different. Because I remember in Crimson Flower, he just gets thrown in jail. You what? Okay, Flame. Flame disappeared soon after the war, and after a time, proof of her very faded from memory. Many years later, a young woman appeared at the monastery, which had been restored to its former glory. Speaking to no one in particular, it is said that she gazed at the entrance and reverently whispered, "I am home." First, I read that as glazed. She glazed the entrance. This guy. Soon after the war, Lorenz assumed the leadership over House Gloucester and helped govern Folan as a representative of the whole Old Alliance Lords. His political talent yielded revolutionary policy changes, many of which were particular benefit to the common folk. Salute to you, Alois. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Alois. That rhymed. Mercedes, one of the longest living members of our army. Mercedes left home and went to Garreg-Mach, where she became a model cleric. She devoted the whole of her life to the service of the goddess and became well loved by the people, who revered her for her piety and her boundless generosity towards those in need. Sedith, another rest in peace. 1185, yeah. He bathes regularly. He doesn't look like it. Rally wife, the biggest salute to you. The biggest salute to you. Rally wife should not have died. Lysithea returned home to help her parents restore their family land. Years later, when the end to their hard work was finally in sight, she relinquished House Ardua's claim to nobility, ceding the territory to a nearby lord. Shortly thereafter, she and her family disappeared into obscurity. Felix, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. Why'd you say rip AIDS, baby? She lived. Felix fell in combat after the Battle of Garreg-Mach. He was unable to make the promised. And racism wife, returned to her territory after the Battle of Garreg-Mach, but went missing afterwards. She was unable to make the promised meeting. So wait, they don't actually die. They just kind of disappear. And the guy that we were supposed to make into a wyvern died of his wounds soon after the war. Yep. Did anyone get married? We got Caspar here. Actually, a very good unit. After the war, Caspar set out alone on a journey of self-discovery. He traveled to every corner of Poland and even mentioned abroad now and then. It's said that he got into mischief at every turn, but the victims of his antics, always more amused than haughty or offended, remembered him fondly, passed his stories on to future generations. Petra! Late edition, but pretty good. Petra returned to her homeland of Brigid and inherited the throne from her grandfather. As ruler, she declared independence from Fodlan and worked tirelessly to secure friendly relations with both Fodlan and Dagda. Her efforts inspired her descendants to carry the torch she lit, ensuring a future of peace and prosperity for her people. Everyone became true selves. Yeah, me. Come at the end. Oh, they do. Well, a lot of people haven't gotten them. I don't know if anyone got them, actually. I thought someone like honestly, Marianne would have gotten it. I don't know. Hanneman. Mr. Yeast! The hero of the run. Well, one of the heroes of the run. Though Fodlan had changed, Hanneman's goal remained unwavering to determine the organs of Chris to do away with the inequality caused by them. To that end, his research resulted in magical tools that could be used even without the aid of Crest. This proved to be yet another worthwhile discovery by the father of Christology. The Yeast Man. Oh yeah, I forgot Anna died. I actually forgot she died. I genuinely forgot she died. Dies 3 times if she doesn't die, but is forced into an arranged marriage. Oh dang. That fate worse than death. No, that's true. Shamir. Loss I shouldn't have. A mistake I should not have made. Was losing you. Anna who? Bruh. The war criminal. Cheater. When Rhea resigned her position of Archbishop and left the Church of Ceros, Catherine followed. She devoted her life wholly to Rhea's protection, and two lived a life of quiet seclusion. Though Thunderbrand remained always by her side, she came to be known by a different name. The Guardian of Xanadu. What a corny ending. Shut up! Yeah. As Margrave Gautier, Sylvain devoted his life to improving relations with the people of the Strang region. With oration alone, he succeeded in helping to create a new way of life for nobles in which relics and crests were no longer viewed as necessary. Though he went down in history as an extraordinary lord, nevertheless became customary to refer to his cheaters as sons of Gautier. There he is. The legend himself. After the war, Ash was formally knighted and appointed to the head of House Gaspar. Okay, I'm not gonna do this. Which had no successors. His warm and sincere attitude towards the subject was praised all over Fodlan, and Ash was finally recognized as the ideal knight he'd always hoped to be. His deeds live on in countless tales. Alright, Dimitri, the Savior King. After his coronation, Dimitri spent his life performing and ruling justly over Fodlan. He focused particularly on improving the living situation. She's mad. You guys have seen the Dimitri ending. I'm not gonna read it. You guys have probably seen that in Patreon. I should have done it, but I can't read fast enough in that voice. Goonleth. No one got married. Yeah, how did no one get married? I don't believe this. Or they just turned off the paired endings. I feel like they turned off the paired endings. Wasn't the Sigma grind said? Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen the unmarried ending for Byleth. Yeah, I think this mod may have just thrown paired endings out the window. I suspect so. Maybe it didn't, and I just somehow didn't get any paired endings. But I find it really hard to believe. I know I didn't get an S rank, I know that, but no one else getting paired up? Everyone really is a true... Okay, I think this is copyrighted, so I'm going to go close this now. Well, the mod's on its... That might be part of it. That makes sense. I would have thought Ash, Marianne would get a paired ending because their support was... Yeah, their support was actually very high. That's true. At least one couple should have came to fruition. Never seen a Byleth paired ending because I didn't want my brother to see me as supporting anyone. Yeah, I think that may have been copyright. But speaking of which, I know of a way to keep... I know of a way to repel the Brits this time. Let me get it. Let me get it, guys. Give me a sec. Let me get this. What is it? Give me a sec. This may be copyrighted. I don't know. It could be. I'll just play for like a few seconds of it. Don't play ads. Okay, there we go. I don't see why it'd be copyrighted. But we'll see. This is how you repel the Brits. Just play this.
I was born on a Dublin street where the loyal drums did beat. The loving English feet they walked all over us. And every single night when me da would come home tight.
If anyone knows what that is. If no one knows what that is, I guess the joke's kind of wasted. But that's how you repel. That's how you repel the Brits from trolling us. What is this? It's an Irish rebel song. It's pretty much just a song about the Irish trolling the British. It's called "Come Out You Black and Tans." I feel like Khmer would probably have heard of it. It's pretty hard. Yeah, beat a 3 houses Iron Man. Blue Lions run complete. Now I gotta do the other routes. I'm not gonna ever do it. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna do Silver Snow, because Silver Snow is a stupid route. I don't get it. Irish making fun of the British. Come on. There we go. Someone gets it. Real Garniff gets it. Yeah, see? Garniff gets it. Garniff gets it. That's how you repel the Brit bongs. Just play Irish rebel music. Persona 4 Revival. Well, it's not even out yet. I can't play it. And maybe my unit helped a little. Not really. Not really. Ash helped a lot. I think this run would have been sunk if it weren't for Ash. So far, you know what, Ash fans? I was wrong. I wasn't right. I was wrong. Ash actually good. At least in that run. I don't know about other runs, but Ash actually did. He actually was good. But I still don't like his character. And I still like making fun of his voice. But I will admit he's actually a better unit than I thought. How was Mr. Yeast? He was great. He did kind of fall off towards the end, but he was still pretty useful. I apologize, Monkey, for dissing Ash. Yeah, you know, I do owe the Ash fans that apology. Like I said, I still don't like his character, but I will admit he is actually a good unit. Assume you'll be streaming either a Wii game or a Wii game. A Wii game or a Wii game. Yeah, so what's next is for Fire Emblem is going to be... The next Fire Emblem game is going to be, of course, Sacred Echoes with Belt as a co-host. Felix's passing Game Monastery. I still feel like it's a fake win because we didn't actually have Felix for it. But then again, someone could have killed Felix. Like someone could have demanded him dying. If you ever do a Golden Deer run, I'll await my apology too. If I do a Golden Deer run, it probably won't be on this mod. Well, maybe it will be. I don't know. Super Mario Bros. Wii. I'm not really much of a Mario guy. Let's see. But the non Fire Emblem series fake win no Annette. Yeah, I know, right? I know, right? That's true. Garnif is right. Wait, did it ever show Dedue in the ending? I don't think it ever showed Dedue. What the heck? It never showed Dedue. Why did Dedue not get shown in the ending? He's a great character, but I get people not like him for various reasons. I just think he's boring, to be honest. I just think he's kind of boring, if I'm being honest. Yeah, so the non-Final Emblem series will be Skyward Sword Hard Mode, or Hero Mode, whatever you want to call it. Dedue passed, yeah. Dedue passed. I passed. I probably will actually make a, you guys are gonna like this. I'm gonna actually do a, even the endings are racist. Proctor made this ending. Anyway, what I was gonna say is, you guys are gonna like this, but, I think this will be a series that I will actually make a, highlights compilation of. Because he didn't do his paralogue. Yeah, I did. I did do his paralogue. I did do Dedue's paralogue. I did it, and then the game just decided... Well, not the game. Proctor just decided after, like, halfway through the game to go kill him. What up, Persona 5 Royal? No one wanted to watch that. No one wanted to watch that, so I retired the series. Just leave out the black heroes in the history books. Cruise Return to Dreamland NSMB Wii. I don't know what that is. I do want to play Return to Dreamland. Don't get me wrong. I do like that game, but I don't have it. Highlights. I don't think you've ever... have you ever seen any of the highlights videos, Maki? At least I've never seen you comment on it, but maybe you've seen it, you just didn't say anything. I don't know. But I think I've only done it for Persona 4 and... Shadows of Valencia. What happens when everyone realizes Sacred Echo sucks? Well then, I don't know. But hey, you being a co-host for the series might actually help. Do you hear about the remake? The Persona 4 remake? Yeah, I did. I don't know what to think about it. Everyone will watch Persona 3 if you play it. Emulation is free. I'm sure people would be a lot more interested in Persona 3, but I'm not really interested in playing it right now. At some point, yes. I know people keep bugging me about playing it. I will at some point, just not yet. I'm excited for the possibility of being the... I think you were in the Shadows of Valencia compilation. For one brief little moment at the end. There's like one little... I think it was the one Leon quote. I believe I watched the Persona 4 Golden highlights, not the Shadows of Valencia one. That's kind of funny because that's the one you were actually in near the end. You missed some of the best jokes in the series because you joined in Act 4, I think. But some of the best jokes, like the... What is it?
Hey, do better.
That was a highlight in itself. So one time in Act 1, I think Python missed. He missed his attack, and then Claire was right next to him, and he just said...
Hey, do better.
And we just all burst out laughing, because we've never heard that before. I know I missed the best. Yeah, unfortunately, Part 4 was when the jokes weren't as good as anymore. But, or that one time we nearly banned a woman on the suspicion that she was a bot. I'm not joking. That actually did happen. I nearly did ban a woman because I thought she was a bot. I'm not sure if I told you that story. I know most everyone else here knows. I know, especially Superpoder. Superpoder still makes jokes about that. There's a cliff. That's a cliff. Yeah, it is. It is a cliff line. It's an obscure one. I've only heard it like once before in the game, but it really caught us off guard when he said that. But, can't wait for the Three Houses highlight Lorenz Glaze compilation set to circus music. Yeah, it's gonna be set to circus music or something on par with that. But yeah, it fits Cliff though. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I think so. It was the quote that you had there, Maki, I think was the final map. I want to find the vault for. I think it's like part 3 or something. It's really early in the series because it's like the end of Act. It was the final map of Act 1. It is the final map of Act 1, I believe. It's also in the highlights compilation, so you could just watch that if you don't want to go find it in the VOD. But yeah, the clip that I took of you was where Leon was saying his final line at the beginning of the final boss fight, and he was talking about the thing about what's that one line? I don't remember that one line. Where he's just like making fun of Grima, or not Grima. What's his face? He's making fun of Duma, and then like everyone in chat, including you, were like, "Yeah, thanks, Leon. We didn't want to hear that." But it was. I put it in because it was pretty funny. It's just like the entire chat be like, "Screw you, Leon." Yeah, that one. Final thoughts on the mod? I'm mixed on it. I feel like I might make a video on it. But I feel like, to sum it up, I feel like it depends on what you're looking for. If you don't really like reclassing that much and whatnot, Leon will get freaky with Duma probably. If you don't like reclassing that much, if you don't care for it that much, then this mod might be for you. If you don't like the Monastery, if you find the Monastery annoying, this is definitely a better way to play it. It plays more like a traditional Fire Emblem, that's for sure. But of course, there's also the ranks, like the weapon ranks and stuff, are really, really bad in this, and also the forging is way worse. There's some things that are a lot better in this mod. There's some things that are a lot worse. It's hard to say. It really depends what you're looking for. I can see some people just absolutely love this mod compared to vanilla, but at the same time, someone like Ness that loves his really unorthodox builds would hate this mod. It really depends. There's a huge balance issue. It depends. Like I said, it depends who you ask. Wonder if you thought about adding meme clips that fits what happens in some parts during the 3 Houses highlights. What do you mean? Watch the video if you make it. Yeah, I do think I might want to talk about it. See, guys, Hana is good in Rev. What is Speedwing like mid characters? I don't know. That's a question for him, not me. I mean, you say Hana being like you joke about that, but like Rinka and Setsuna are way worse. After Chapter 9, Hana's not that bad. She's actually pretty okay. She's frail, yeah, but she can get the job done, typically. But Rinka and Setsuna are just freaking memes. They're not even good. They're never good. I think messing with the skills and stuff was unnecessary. Yeah, there's some things that's like, you didn't need to do that. You didn't need to remove that. I understand there's some things with, 3 Houses modding is still in its infancy, and there's a lot of things you can't really mess with. I get that, but there's some things that he messed with that he really had no business messing with. That's what I think of the mod. Is there's some things that are really good. Giving aptitude to Catherine, probably not one of them. Giving aptitude to Shamir, actually probably not a bad idea, because Shamir isn't the greatest in terms of her growth, so giving her aptitude's actually kind of nice. Giving Anna aptitude is a little bit, it's a little cheap. I mean, I do kind of get why he did it, because Anna got kind of shafted in vanilla. It's like Project Ember, kind of where they're doing too much. I don't think it's like Project Ember. Project Ember felt really overtuned at points. I don't feel like this mod feels overtuned usually. But there's some changes where it's like it was not necessary. I think this is definitely better than Project Ember, though. I mean, there are some things that I think it handles better. Like the way units get recruited, for the most part. That's one of the biggest pluses of this mod, is the way... I never was a fan of how recruitment worked in 3 Houses. So this is a lot better. It's not perfect. Hilda. But for the most part, I think it's better. Although, yeah, one thing I would definitely talk about is that Blue Lions gets like no recruitment until Marianne, which is ridiculous. Sure, they get the church units, but you know who else gets the church units? Literally everyone. Everyone gets the church. Everyone gets Flane. Everyone gets Catherine. Everyone gets Shamir. Why did Blue Eyes not get anyone? Until Marianne. Why don't they get, I don't know, Ignatz or Raphael or someone? Can you beat 3 houses, no monastery while cheating? Why would that be, how would that be fun? I don't see how that'd be fun. How would that be fun? Some of the recruitments being so late is so dumb. Yeah, I think Garitz is actually fine. He's really powerful. He's better than most of your units when you get him. And he's like 2 chapters from the end of the game, and he still ends up being really good. I think it's fine that they gave him such a late join time. I remember I thought it was kind of dumb, but then I was like, wow, he's actually really good. So, you know what? That's fine. He's still better because 99 every stat. Oh, I see what you mean. I didn't get it at first. Like, well, that seems kind of silly, but oh, I see. Yeah, that's definitely going to the highlights. That's for sure. The 99 every stat, that is definitely going to highlights. Literally the map before the final chapter, which is a 2-parter. Yeah, but you know what? He's really useful in that map, in those maps. It's me again, Sneedwang. Let me just tell you that Hortensia is peak fiction. This 14-year-old clown girl has more depth than all my country school gang. Blah, blah. They have Dorothea. Yeah, Dorothea being that late is just really stupid. It doesn't make much sense. She's not even that good. Use a save editor and remove Failnaught. Or I could just put Failnaught on Ash and destroy Edelgard with it. Yeah, that's dumb though. Like, removing Failnaught, like, it was literally in Vanilla Blue Lions. Was more fitting to be endgame than others. Yeah, he was. Like, you saw him in the final map. He was actually carrying a fair bit of the final map. And, I mean, did it ever look like he was really struggling? Yeah, he would need some of the Raphael gem, but like, besides that, he was cooking quite a bit. We are sorry for causing mischief. To see you choose whatever you choose for the next final playthrough. That'll probably be in about a week. So, like I was gonna say, I probably won't be streaming for about the next week or so, just kind of taking a break a bit. But, also because, so part of the reason for that is because the build's going to co-host for, Sacred Echoes, but, he won't be, he's not going to be, he's going to be going off for a few days for a wedding, which will be in I think it'll be like later this week or something, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, Belt, but when will you be away? And I figured since I'll be starting this series, since I'm going to start the series so soon anyway, I might as well just wait. You know, I've been streaming every day. Fire Emblem, I figured people might want to rest from that. So I'll take a break for a week, and then we'll come back with Fire Emblem and Zelda. Alternate, like my old schedule for I alternate. Let's still her N-word pass back from her through Failnaught. Leave Thursday to a wedding and don't get back till Monday. So, you get back, like, what would you be able to co-host on Monday, or is it like I need Monday? Or I mean, we can always just start on Tuesday if you want. Like, if you're not settled in and stuff on Monday, we can, whatever works for you, really. I don't have a preference personally. You're actually doing it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Sacred Echoes, yeah. Now, according to Rizu, I'm not gonna like it, which I could believe that. I've played a little bit of hard mode Sacred Echoes, and it doesn't feel very balanced. If you like seeing angry Sultan, you get ready because you're gonna see him. I don't think I'll allow donations. I don't think I'll allow the donations because that I mean, one, I'm playing it mostly blind, and two, its balancing feels really janky from what I played. From mod to ROM hack, yep. We'll do that. Gets less official each passing. What do you mean? I mean, I do sometimes do things like that, but I also don't. I'll be there for Zelda. I might have to study more for my last exams. That's fair. Man, it's kind of hard to account for exams because they kind of stretch from anywhere in May to like mid to late June. It's just, I don't know how to really account for that because everyone just has exams at different times. It'll end up becoming a good laugh now the Belt will co-host. Yeah, it's true. I feel like that's going to be the highlight of the series is Belt co-hosting. So yeah, we can start on Tuesday then, Belt. We can start on Tuesday. I'm in no rush. So yeah, this will probably be my last stream until a little over a week from now. But, I mean, it's just like, what, 9 days? It's not that big of a deal. I'll still be around on Discord and stuff. It's just I won't actually stream for that time. I won't be streaming for that time. Maybe it'll be a running thing. What'll be a running thing? Like, co-host? I don't know. I mean, I don't know who else is going to co-host. I know Gerudo King has expressed interest in co-hosting, at least for like, whenever I play Twilight Princess. I don't know if anyone else has the intention of co-hosting. I have no idea. But... Alright, I guess it's up to you guys. Why the hiatus? What do you mean, why the hiatus? Because Belt's gonna be away. He's gonna leave. Like, it makes... It's kind of weird to start a series and then just immediately go on hiatus. So next Tuesday, yeah. Next Tuesday we'll begin Sacred Echoes. And then Wednesday we'll start on Skyward Sword. Co-host Yakuza 0. I do want to play Yakuza games. Next Tuesday. No, next Tuesday. Like, not 3 days from now Tuesday, or 2 days, I guess. But 9 days. One more thing. Promise me you'll be playing Kirby's Return to Dreamland after Skyward Sword. Well, at some point afterwards. I don't know if I'll play it immediately. Like I said, I don't have the game. So, I probably can't stream it. But, we'll see. We'll see. The Kirby fan is doubtful. I mean, I don't play it that much, but I've played a couple of Kirby games. Glory to the Shamir Nation. Shamir did carry pretty hard. There's no denying that. She did carry pretty hard. She did carry pretty hard before she died. Before Yakuza, you couldn't pirate the director's cut. They have dropped for a Switch. Really? But how well does it actually play on the Switch? I'm not using the freaking Ryujin X again. This emulator sucks. I hate it. Doing battle with the fly right now. Let's hope you can win that duel. I don't know how you lose a duel to a fly. Like, flies can't hurt you, so... Flies can't hurt you, so how do you lose a duel to a fly? I'm sure it plays either. Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably get it on Steam, if anything. I assume it's on Steam. Don't let it get away. I lose if I can't find it? Yeah, I guess you do lose if you can't find it. Yuzu's not much better. Probably not. Probably not. You're probably right. Flies do psychological damage. This is true. That is true. They do. Fly 1 belt is right now 0. Unfortunate. Yeah, no, Kamara was right. I remember once I saw a fly get into my room. Except the thing is, the weird way it flew, I thought it was a wasp. Yeah, like Wally's mentioning. Yeah, wasps are obviously a lot worse, but the way it flew, it had like this weird way of flying that made it look like a wasp. And so it's like, oh my god, that thing's a freaking wasp. Except, so what ended up happening is that I ended up sleeping in the other room, and even then I didn't get good sleep. But, so I pretty much just abandoned my room, because I thought it was a wasp. And, yeah, the next night, I was in my room, still a little shaken up, because I was like, I think there's still a wasp in here. I see the thing start flying around, like, I see it land on the floor. I'm like, okay. Physical and psychological. Yeah, that's true. Woken up to a wasp being in my room, and my dad tried to kill it before. Fortunately, I've never had a wasp in my room, and I hope that never changes. Because this thing actually wasn't a wasp, it was just some weird fly. It was just a weird fly, but the weird way it flew, it looked like a wasp. Well, spider, I won't really mind. Like, a spider, whatever, man. Spiders usually mind their own business. and they also don't fly. They don't fly, and they're overall they're actually a pretty cool bug, but wasps aren't. Yeah, so I thought this thing was a wasp. So there's a bit of a funny story to this. So I thought this thing was a I thought there was since I thought it was a wasp, I got out the frickin' bug spray. Mind you, this was in my room. I sprayed my room with wasp spray. Fortunately, it just so happened that spray actually wasn't like dangerous chemicals for humans. Or at least I assume it wasn't, because I haven't gotten sick from it or anything like that. This was like a couple of years ago. It wasn't like last month. It was like 2 or 3 years ago. So the moment I put away my slice water, it's gonna show up again. That's how they work. But I have learned my lesson. Don't leave my door open, because you never know when some weird thing's gonna fly in there. Had blue wasp. What the heck? Blue wasps? What? Blue wasps exist? What? That sounds really weird. One advantage of Chile being soulless and infertile is that there's barely any bugs if you are clean. Yeah, I mean that is, I suppose, probably one thing. Wait, why would Chile just not have wasps? That's, I mean, or bugs just in general. Maybe if it was like, I used to think that cities would not have. In Peru, no cleanliness will stop them. That sounds pretty cursed. But isn't Peru just in the mountains? Like, what freaking wasps, what kind of bugs actually live in the mountains? Killed moths with, first I read that as bricks. Like, you threw bricks at moths? I mean, I guess that works. It's a little excessive, but with kicks. But yeah, I don't know what this blue wasp thing is. I've never seen any bit of blue on a wasp. I don't think those exist. It's tropical desert and mountains. Because Mexican foods have no nutrients. Peru is tropical. I always thought it was just mountainous. I didn't realize it's tropical and desert. I guess I could see it maybe being desert because the Atacama Desert. Moths don't really. Yeah, the moths. Like, moths don't really do anything. Well, except eat your clothes, but I'll take that over wasps. Because they just sting you for no reason. I mean, this is having a fever dream, maybe. It's very tropical, trust me. Your homeland of Indiana. Your homeland of Indiana is very tropical. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, Indiana is extremely tropical, guys. You better believe me. Maybe on the ceiling or something, not near my clothes. Yeah, I think it's only certain moths that do that, honestly. I think only certain moths actually eat clothes. I mean, I'm no expert on that. I'm not an expert on moths. But I think it's only certain moths that do that. Can you disprove that fact? Well, I mean, I'm fairly certain I'm going to look up if India has any jungles. Unless you're mixing up for India, which definitely does have jungles. So my wooden furniture. Wait, why would moths eat wood? Well, maybe they do. I know termites eat wood, but they're not termites. Alright, let me go look it up. Does Indiana have jungles? It's probably just going to think that I'm saying India. Indiana jungle. Well, it just thinks I'm talking about Indiana Jones. Okay. Yeah, it just thinks I'm talking about Indiana Jones. The internet lies. See, now it just thinks I'm talking about Indiana Jones. Why is he named after a state? I never understood people named after the countries or states. It's like, why are you named after a city or a state or a country? Oh, actually, you know what? That's a good question. Waleed, why are there so many freaking black women named India? Like, you're not Indian. Why are you named India? I never understood that. Why are black women named India? Like, you were not Indian. Look up topography of Indiana. If anything, it's mostly plains, probably. Called India. Let me guess she was black. Let me guess she was black, not Indian. Like, are their parents confused? Screw modern baby names. I'm naming my first daughter Wyoming. So many African girls with names that just adjectives too. What do you mean? Then again, you also have the quirky white people that name their kids. They'll name their kids like normal white names, but they'll name it in like the most pretentious, just obnoxious way possible. Like they'll spell it in just like really stupid ways, and it's like, why can't you just be normal? Like, why can't you just freaking spell it the normal way? Being born in a black woman, choosing your name. That must be a pretty bad fate, honestly. Nona Girl, Paradise Blessing. Yeah, I have heard some names like that. Not that many, admittedly. I thought Edelgard's Three Hopes Axe's name sounded like a black woman's name. What is her Three Hopes Axe name? I don't know because I never played Scarlet Blaze. So I'm not Nigerian immigrants. LeBron. LeBron. I forgot about that. Yeah, she does have an ex called LeBronda. I'm glad of having an uncommon but normal name. Yeah, it's better that way. This is John. I have no idea how you pronounce that name. Maybe it's just pronounced John. I just spelled really strange. That's like an Irish spelling, I think. Or it's not. But yeah, you get what I mean. You get what I mean. I don't understand people do that. It's like, just name him John. If you don't want to put in the H, name. You know, I think John's better with the H, but you know what? I would rather just spell Jon rather than frickin' whatever that is. Unless you're like Irish, in which case that's fair. This gets pronounced a lot. It's annoying. It's not even that difficult though. It's not even that difficult. It's pronounced phonetically. Yeah, I know what your real name is, and I'm like, it's not even that difficult. It's an easy name. As a resident white guy in chat, I also hate uppity white people who give their children stupidly spelled names. It's just stupid. Like, why do you do that? You just make a normal name way worse than it needs to be. And if anyone in chat happens to be a child of those parents, I feel sorry for you because that's just dumb. My name is not spelled the way it actually is supposed to be. My actual name. My name is not Solden Harden. I know, right? Crazy idea. I know. That's insane. It's insane. My name isn't actually Solden Harden. But my actual name, it is spelled differently than how it usually is spelled. But my parents named me that because they thought Americans would have a harder time pronouncing it. They still do. Americans aren't very good at pronouncing my name. But they spelled it more phonetically than it normally is spelled. Like, they made it more phonetically... They made it phonetically easier to pronounce. To read. My name's Arabic. Yeah, same as mine. Well, you don't have the same name as me, but I'm saying like the same name origin. My first name isn't actually Da. Dang. That's crazy. That's wild. If that's a hint. Yeah, I mean, I know what it is, so yeah, it is a hint, but like it's. I think people just go and see a name. They're like, I don't know this name. It must be some. I guess they assume that there's gonna be like some sort of silent letter or something like that, or like some weird hidden sound or something. But it's not. It's spelled phonetically. My name isn't real. Impossible. But if my first name does include all the letters in the word "the," so what is your name, like Theo, Theodore, something like that? I don't know. At least it's the name that comes up in my mind. Especially my name. He's kind of Jew-coded. Oh, the irony, Kamaru. It's named for communist guerrilla leader. It gets more ironic. Next thing you know, the guy that he's named after is also black. I don't even bother correcting people most of the time on pronunciations because it's so long. Yeah, most of the times I don't even bother. Like, most of the times I don't bother correcting people's mispronunciation of my name. What's up, Stalin Rothschild? If my name was Theo, I would eat rat poison. Flopperon corrupted it. That was the first one I thought of. To be fair, that was the only name I thought of. Yeah, I guess it would suck. It's a Flopperon. It's probably something else. I could probably guess it if I had a lot of time to think about it, but I'm not gonna bother with it. It's just the first name that popped in my head. You still find lots. My name is German Stein. What's up, Robert? German Stein. SOV highlights video is funny. Oh, you've been watching it? Well, thank you, because I made it at... took 20 minutes to watch. Why you left just to watch that? Dang. We're talking about weird names. There's no H in Robert. Yeah, there's no H in Robert. But yeah, I feel bad if someone like imagine some girl's named Haley or something like that, but it's like Haely or something. It's like why do people do this? Why do parents do this? Like just name her normally. Wait, you said does include what kind of weird names? I'm talking about like the sort of like would like white parents will name they'll name like they'll give their kid like a white name, but it's like spelled in a really pretentious, just like nonsensical way. So yeah, like Belt says, I had a teacher named Haley. It's like it's a normal name, but it's spelled in the most. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's super. Yeah, exactly. Like I get like it's one thing if you're like you just have a strange name, but you're like you're very clearly not white. Like, you know, some Korean with a Korean name. Okay, well, yeah, it makes sense, you know. But when you have like a weird name, it's just a weirdly spelled version of a normal name. Unless you're like Irish or something. If you're Irish, then you kind of have an excuse because Irish spell names kind of strange, but that's because that's how their language works. At least that's how their names work. English phonetics are cursed. And they're the reason why my actual name is spelled the way it is. Is the whitest people known to man who do this. That's true. That's who Japanese giving names in English with kanji. How does that even work? How does that even work? I don't understand how that works. Hong Sae-young, that you are from Squid Game. I don't think there's anyone with that name in Squid Game, at least in season 1. Well, yeah, no, we're just kind of making fun of names like that. What about Indians with the widest names ever? Are there really Indian? I guess some are. There's some Indians that do have really white names. But it's usually because they're trying way too hard to be white. Like they're usually like very westernized Indians. Oh, like light Yagami. But that's not in kanji, is it? I don't think it's actually in kanji. They use, I don't know. I'm not sure. The name Theodore is pretty nice, but Ron cockfied it. I've heard of a few Indians with white names, but they're very few and far between. Because usually when they do have white names, they're usually Christian. That's usually it. If they're Hindu or Muslim, or even Sikh, they usually don't have white names. So it's usually a pretty small minority of them that actually do. He explains that to the girl he kills. I do remember what you're talking about, but I thought it'd just be like whatever word they use for light in Japanese. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Hello, I'm under the water. My name is Paul. My name is Jason. There are some Hindus with white names here. I've never heard of Hindus with white names. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Indians, or just South Asians in general, don't tend to be the type of Asians to give themselves very Western names. That's also something that East Asians do. East Asians, some Southeast Asians, like Vietnamese. Over here, like, because I live in Texas, and there's a bajillion Vietnamese here. They all have, like, they have very, very white first names, but then obviously their surname is very not white sounding. Something about the moon. But yeah, the thing is, it depends. East Asians usually, East Asians, some Southeast Asians, like I said, Vietnamese, have very, very westernized names. I think part of it's integration, but also a lot of them are Christian, so that's probably why. You can also kind of tell sometimes whenever someone is like actually an immigrant from China, from one that's like, grown up here, because usually those are the Chinese that actually have Chinese names, not Western names. But there's also the idea of they have like Western nicknames and stuff, so it's kind of strange. It's kind of strange how it works. Stop hitting on us, Wally. Yeah, that's a Japanese thing where you say like the moon is beautiful as a way to hit on someone. It's really strange. Filipinos be like Pablo. Oh, have you seen the meme? I don't know if anyone's seen that meme. It's be like Filipinos be like, "Hello, my name is Ching Chong Rodriguez." But here's the thing, like you think, well, it's really racist. No. The funny thing is, I don't know if they still have one, but their president like a few years ago was literally called. It's called like. What was his name? It was like Bing Bong or something. I'm not even joking. Bing Bong Marcos. I'm not joking. You can look this up. Let me see. It's like. Philippines president. Let me find this. I'm not making this up. It's something like that. I'm not joking. This was literally his name. Like, you could not make this up. You couldn't make it up. You actually could not make it up. Or Bong Bong Marcos. I'm not joking. That's literally his name. Bong Bong Marcos. I'm not freaking joking. How was it, like, that meme wasn't joking. Like the most random mix. It is a very strange mix. It's Suki and Ski. They sound similar. Yeah, I think that is. Sister has a Chinese name. It's Sugandis. Let's see. Similar enough. Yeah, they sound similar. That's true. But yeah, Philippine is just strange mix. It's like, hey, what Spaniards were like, hey, what if we made these Asians Hispanic? And it's just really strange. Okay, Camaro, question for you. Why is it that so many freaking Filipinos at least online, seem like really fruity? Like, they were colonized with the Spanish crown. Why are they so fruity? Why are they some of the fruitiest Asians I've ever seen besides like Thai? Because I know you're the Spanish royalist as well as the historian guy. So why are they so fruity? Like I said, they're like the fruitiest freaking Asians out there. Besides like the Thai, which are for obvious like Thai are well you know. I'm sure you know the memes of the Thai. Okay, that's actually I didn't realize that. Son of. It does? Oh well, I don't know your last name. Okay. A good name to usually guess if someone is Pakistani is just guess their last name is Khan. It doesn't always work though. You could do that for me. It doesn't actually work. Genetic homosexuality of Southeast Asians, Christian tolerance. Well, yeah, but I mean, you also got Southeast Asians. They're like Indonesians and Malay, and they're actually pretty based. But again, maybe it's because they're Muslim, so they it kind of rules out the fruitiness. Ibn. Yeah, I've never heard of any Pakistanis with Ibn or Bin. You think we tolerate that? Well, probably their brand of it. From what I understand, though, before the Spanish came, they had some pretty fruity traditions that probably got mixed in. Like, they had... I don't know if this is just a meme or not, but they had, like, freaking femboy Filipino... They had, like, some tradition of femboy Filipinos or something like that. Before, like, right before the Spaniards came. So maybe that some of the fruitiness got mixed in when the Spanish came along. Yeah, it means son of. I guess it's like the equivalent of in English you'll say like some guy named like Johnson is son of John. It's just like the Arab equivalent. Ibn or sometimes bin like Osama bin Laden. Osama which is like son of Laden, whoever Laden is. The American occupation unchained the homo in them? Maybe. It has been, yeah. I think it's interchangeable, right? It's sort of like their equivalent of last names. But I'm not sure if it actually works the same way. Son of colored. Yeah, that's the idea, yeah. That's the idea. Now, I don't know who Khaldun is, but presumably that would be the name of his father. Bin Laden? Yeah. Yeah, the same logic. Bint is daughter. Yeah. Bint is daughter. Because I think Bint means woman. or girl or a woman or something like that. I think it's like a dialect. It might be. Was it the Nordic Jihad run of CK2? I think it's Spain at the start of the Nords invaded Andalusia. They conquered turned. That's funny. They get China. They go conquer a place and then just end up converting. Nisa. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's something like that, yeah. So pretty much what you're telling me, Chimera, is you got Muslim Vikings, pretty much, is what you're saying. Muslim Viking raiders. Conquered nearly up to Paris. White boy jihad. That's pretty funny. One day the Scientologists will start going on raids. Yeah, they will. 40k armies at 900. How? Are they getting reinforcements from China or something? They getting reinforcements from China? Is that how they're doing it? Let's see how else they'd have those numbers. Well, anyway, I mean, I would say we got a lot done this stream. I mean, we beat the run, and, yeah. So I'll probably end it off here. I'll see you guys in about a little over a week. Well, actually, not if you're in the server. If you're in the server, I'll see you probably in just a few minutes, but, maybe I'll have, like, a VC or something in one of those days. I don't know. We'll see. See you guys later.